And we are recording.
Welcome to our current session of the Diary of Ishi. To all of our listeners who are listening, don't you worry. If you can't speak English, I'm going to do this recap in some part Spanish. That way, we can be accessible to all walks of life, at least within Central and Latin America, because we're inclusive like that. We begin our journey in Mogstock after finally making it to the city, barely surviving after a bullet attack. We end up pursuing some job postings in Mogstock and decide to go investigate a murder, a triple murder, if you would. After visiting the guard station and speaking to a kobold with a creepy voice that's very reminiscent of a movie serial killer, and a vocally challenged orc who gave us a writ of approval to investigate said murders, we then go off to the murder crime. ¿Dónde están encontrar los víctimas de asesinos? Un dueño que tiene quien quiere morir de su edad y se seducir de otro elf, y un tabaxi quien morir de un axe, y un halfling quien se importar su pene durante el muerte. It was in this moment where we decided that we needed to check on los padres de Olias, the Forge parents, if you will, and their last known whereabouts were in a bar, something the Antelope, where our party went to speak to the bartender, whom I do not remember what their race is, but what was said was they're not there. At some point, Google our search bar, Cantor, Hain, and Trigg decide to investigate further. And after interrogating El Roboto, I believe they got nada. Ya terminó. How is that?
Wow.
Bravo. Bravo. You get clapped. That was amazing.
That.
You're not supposed to reward people with a clap, Tori.
Why not?
You're supposed to just clap.
I'll
You don't
have
tell
you know,
them you're
the
rewarding
middle,
them with a clap.
I'll have you know, in the middle, I don't know what the hell I was saying.
You blacked out.
That's alright. Most of us didn't either.
Nobody knew what was being said.
That's
how we get angry comments in Spanish about some
All
fake Latina talking.
Next time I'll do half of mine in French.
Oh my god, yes.
God.
Beautiful.
We are a multilingual cast.
We cover all of North American languages.
Yeah.
Majority languages, I should say.
I was like, well, I feel like we're missing a couple.
That was I did love every moment of that actually.
That was amazing. I like how it's just like Spanish, 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 halfling, Spanish, 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 dwarf, Spanish, 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 tiefling.
Spanish. Google search.
And then Cantor.
Googlear.
I always love that when some words really just don't translate. Like fantasy especially is just so, oh my god, that was amazing.
I'm glad.
That was so good.
All right.
Thank you so much.
We finished with the party that was investigating the bar last time, so we will. Well, I don't know how well we're gonna switch over to the other group when
We're missing one.
Yeah, and it can't again.
kind of can't.
Cantor, huh? Sorry.
Hey, only I can make those jokes.
That was.
What? Josh, you can't say shit.
I know,
All the
it's a
people
joke I
here,
would make.
you cannot talk.
That is a joke I would make.
I know it is. I had to beat you to the punch for my own sanity.
Me llamo Señor Cantor.
You're not Cantor.
That's what you have to say, Cantor.
Oh, there's actually a switch on Cantor. He's like got a little crank on the back, and then he can just switches his language.
Like Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story 3.
For information, that's not a switch.
do we just go to? I mean, well, our group we're just going to be going to meet up with the. I think that
Their
was the
group.
plan, right?
Yeah.
At the Forge parents of Elias,
Yeah.
right? Was that the plan? I think I'm trying to
Yes,
remember.
we were gonna go. He was on
Yeah.
his way to check on his parents.
Uh-huh.
Well, do we go to the what's the what was it, the spotted antelope instead?
You could go to the spotted antelope, yeah, if you wanted
Just
to
so we're not.
question.
Yeah, we can go question. Oh fuck, I can't find my note page. Oh no. Volda, thank you. I was like, I know it starts with a V, and then I was like, it's similar to Volda, but I can't remember. Yeah, I guess we could go. We can go do that, so we're not just all sitting in limbo.
Yeah. You may do so.
Cool. Do the people who were originally with Elias want to come with us, so they're not also held in limbo?
Please, I don't want to be
Sure.
in limbo.
Yeah.
Let's do
Okay.
that.
We'll just say that one of us yells down while they're taking the lift, like, "Hi, we're going to the antelope,"
Let's
and
go.
somehow they hear us. Woo! The movie magic. All right, to the antelope.
Movie. Wait. No.
Is this play about us?
Cinemagic.
Cinemagic. But yes,
Alright,
so
You
antelope.
guys, it takes you a little bit because you're not exactly sure where the spotted antelope is, but you do get there because it's
A
not
lot of asking people where to
hard
go.
to find. Yeah, you just don't walk straight there.
Mhm.
And you head inside. It is surprisingly,
I have a question.
yeah.
I think by now, I think enough hours have probably passed that I probably no longer have disguise self, right?
Yeah.
I upcasted it, so like we added like a couple, like we added like 2 extra hours, but I think it's probably gone now, right? Okay, just wanted to. Cool. Okay, I'm back to me because I'm not wasting another spell slot for it.
I find that really funny.
You're encountered in the streets.
I was gonna say, just
Someone walks around the
immediate.
corner. Could you imagine? They're just like, "Hey, there you are," and I'm like, "God damn it!"
I find it funny. It's just kind of like someone looks away. It's just like, oh hey,
Yeah.
we should talk to them, and then looks back and like, oh hey.
It's like, wait a minute, double take.
Okay, so you guys head
Go to the
off
antelope.
to the spotted antelope. I almost said greasy antelope, and I was like, that's not it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I don't want to go to the greasy antelope.
Yeah, the spotted antelope. You head inside, and for it being in what would be more considered the poor district of Mockstadt, the inside is a little more luxurious. The floor is carpeted. The bloodstains in the carpet have been mostly washed away.
Wait, why is it carpeted? Gross.
Ew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
And what's with the bloodstains?
They're mostly washed away.
This
Bar fight.
feels like bar fights.
Oh, this isn't the bar.
Where
What is this?
This is the inn.
Oh, right. Ew. Gross.
There,
Wait,
the
that's
bar is off of the inn.
ew.
You have to go through the lobby to get to the bar.
That's
So
worse.
there's bloodstain in the carpet in the in part.
Yep.
That's just like the
Yee.
one place you should not have bloodstains in.
That's why they're mostly washed away.
gross.
Orchid just walks over the bloodstains, just like wrinkling her nose. Like,
Yeah.
that's not comforting by any means.
Ren sort of like lifts her like skirt up a little bit, like, ew.
Am I able to tell how old the bloodstains are?
Smell low vision.
They're pretty old.
Oh,
They're not recent.
Hey God.
Hey.
Are Spooky still gone?
Yep.
Oh, I hate you.
Is it just like the entire city at this point is like no spooks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's weird.
That's
Mel. How is Mel
almost
doing?
more disconcerting, yeah.
Maybe it's just
Are you
like the
relieved?
maybe that like witch council here is just like really good at smudging like all the time.
Oh.
You know, maybe they're just like, ew, get these out of here, and they're just like, get these freeloading spirits
they
out
go
of
through
here.
everywhere with a dry erase marker and just erase all the spirits.
No,
If anything,
guys.
if I had to guess a reason why there's no ghost like spookies around, I'm my vote currently at the moment sits in witch council.
Their patent for it is called Spirited Away.
Oh.
That needs to be the name of the campaign. Spirited Away.
No.
Spirited Away
Funny.
in Mogstadt.
Yeah.
About Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with any of this. Okay.
But there is a counter ahead of you with a gentleman behind it, and then there are doors that are more like old Wild West saloon doors
Awesome.
off to the left, where there's no sound coming, because it's the middle of the day.
The middle of the day still? Damn.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
These days last forever. No wonder this fucking stuck on them for so long.
Yeah, you also see a sign above the door that says bar.
Nice.
Nice.
Funny enough, this actually does remind me of a fucking bowling alley that used to exist in Wyoming.
I kind of wish there was
Yeah.
a question mark after the word bar.
Bar?
Just like, huh? You said there's someone at the counter or no?
There's somebody at the counter ahead of you, yes, that leads
okay.
back more toward the in portion of the spot in Antelope.
Guess we'll start there. How many are we when we don't have Elias with us? One, six? Yeah. Okay.
I thought I started counting.
I
Well,
know. I
seven
was like
technically,
1,
'cause
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you're right, because we have Trig and Rain.
Oh, the 2-for-1 special.
I'm special.
Well, our group of 7 walks up to the counter, I guess.
Yeah, you walk up to the counter, and there is a human male standing behind the counter. And as you approach, he says, greetings, everyone. Would you... What was I saying? Would
You
you
were greeting us?
a room or 2 rooms?
Would you a room like yes?
How many beds per room?
It depends on the room.
I don't like
Right.
that.
Well, actually... Oh, go ahead.
Org is gonna turn around to Ren and just kind of whisper, like, so he doesn't hear. Do we really want to buy rooms like we did back in Zalpari? Like, we didn't
Mel's
get to
just
stay in
shaking her
there.
head the entire time at this place.
Like, of all the places, yeah, no, you see Red, she just, like, she gives, like, the place the really, like, the once-over, and you can see on her face, it's just, no, like, if you could
Visceral,
see,
no.
if you could see the word, it would be plastered in the middle of her face in big blinking red letters. No.
Yeah,
Bold, italicized, and underlined.
not just
Yeah.
the once over, but the dramatic one where like you linger on every little thing.
Yeah, I'm like the dust on like any like ledge, the carpet, the gross carpet, the like even
blood,
just
all
yeah,
of the blood.
even things like the smudgy like fingerprints on like doorknobs and like things like that, the counter just being like a mess and stuff, just like, and just looks back at Orca, doesn't even say anything, assumes it's written on her face.
Mel's just sitting here like dead staring Orca, just shaking her head no.
People just dead staring Orca in the face.
Feeling the vibe of the group. Hayne says, actually, we're not actually patrons. We're here on business.
Wow, what an empath.
Are you
We're here for business, not pleasure.
Are you selling any of those cookies that the little tykes run around selling?
So what?
No, we're not scouts.
No, yeah,
Nor guides.
we're investigating a murder.
Oh, okay.
3, actually.
No
There
shit.
hasn't been any here in a while.
Look down at the carpet.
Well,
Well, that's reassuring. I feel safe here, guys. I don't know about you.
yeah, right.
Hasn't happened in a while. That means it'll never happen again, right? That's how statistics work.
Well, luckily,
I'm sure about that. Yes.
we're not investigating any of those murders. We're actually investigating murders where the owner of this establishment, Volda, he seems to have ties to at least 2 of the victims.
Oh, well, hold on. He's asleep currently.
Do you know when he'd be available to chat?
When he wakes up,
And when would that be?
I'd probably give him an hour or 2.
Does he? I'm guessing he works at the bar or here.
Well, he owns both.
Lovely. Well,
Alright.
do we want to wait at the bar until he wakes up, or?
I think that's a good idea.
I'm just
You
waiting
think
for
that's
this. I'm just waiting for this dude to be the most pretentious, like, mixologist ever.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Baby question.
Yeah.
Is this the guy that there was a plan for? Or are you winging everything with him?
The answer's in there somewhere.
Okay. Well,
Does the bar sell food as well? Would you happen to know that?
The bar does sell food.
not.
Are you a fan of oysters?
Ooh.
Yes, actually.
No.
Oh, sorry, they don't sell them.
Orca just kind of, her eye just twitches.
Right, well, we'll wait at the bar. Once he's awake, if you can pass the message along to him, we will be waiting for him there.
Should I have him meet you at the bar?
Yes.
That would work, yes.
Alright, well, when he comes down from his room, I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
How'd
Alright.
you know my name was Kindly?
Educated guess.
Orca
Alright.
walks towards the bar and whispers to Ren, "Do you think there's a chance this guy will run when he knows that people want to talk to him?"
Yeah, we are like right on top of each other because Hayne is literally telling Trig to go wait out in the alley in case he tries to run out the back.
I'm glad we're all on the same page. I think I should probably hide my sword just in case he decides to make a run for it.
Would love to see how you hide that sword.
I know. It's like, imagine Mel and Ren both look at her, heads tilting, like, where would you? You know what?
Don't
I'm gonna
question the prison pocket.
Orca just kind of gestures at Ren. Do you think you can glamour it or something? Make it look like a doll?
No.
Why don't you just wrap it up in your cloak, like Trig does with his rifle?
Trig spins around, showing off his sweet cloak. Fashion mode out, like on. All of a sudden, a total top model.
That is an option.
I sort of like look at.
Hey,
Trig's,
you don't know
like,
what Trig
cloak.
did before he went to war.
I like look at Trig's cloak and like I'm like I fix up Orca's in the same style so it can sort of like it can do its best at hiding her sword in the same way his gun is hidden, having Trig as reference.
Obviously, we got a Devil May Cry this shit and find a guitar case.
Orca pats Ren on the shoulder and says, "Thank you, lovely. Let's do this."
She stands back like looking at her work and she's like, "Still got it. All right."
So I guess I'm not allowed to drink. Is that the universal consensus here?
I would not even approve anyone to drink this place. How nasty is this?
You also probably shouldn't eat here.
Yeah, I don't trust anything here.
This is true.
Surprisingly,
However,
the bar
I'm
is
hungry.
very clean.
Oh.
Orca's hungry, so
Want some jerky? I got fruit jerky.
how do you make
For a
fruit
second, like,
jerky?
why the fuck do you have jerky? You don't.
So that's
eat it.
just dried fruit.
It's just dried
Yeah,
fruit.
it's fruit leather.
It's literally,
What-
yeah, it's fruit leather. You just smush it up and then make it into like a sheet. You just lay it flat and then smush it flat and then dry it out and voila,
organic foot by
fruit
foot.
jerky.
What-
Exactly.
What kind of fruit?
Raspberries.
I was gonna say, I look over at Mel. I'm like, she made it. Ask her.
Raspberries. Mostly raspberries.
Yeah, there was just a lot of raspberries on the road. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Somehow there's a coconut in it.
I'll
No,
take-
obviously that's the coconut is from this Elias's stash that I dug into. I wasn't supposed to, didn't care.
Can you give me the coconut? I like coconut.
I like dig in, pull the piece of coconut out, and just give it to her. I'm like, here you go. You don't want the rest of it, just the coconut?
Is it already open, or do I need to like open it?
Oh, it's not a whole coconut. It's a piece of coconut.
Damn, I was ready to just slam
Coconut
that shit
fruit
on
leather.
the table.
No, it is not a whole. I don't just carry a whole coconut with me.
Why
Orca.
wouldn't you?
Because
It gives you a coconut, you smash it open, and out falls a pineapple. Like, what?
one of those mutated fruits that they've been.
The pineapple's bigger than the coconut, so it doesn't make
No,
any sense.
No, it's a smaller pineapple.
No,
it's a mini pineapple.
No, Josh.
Sense
What
of coconut
happens?
That just cusses me out when I
No,
open
no,
it.
Josh. What happens is we have the matryoshka coconut, where it's just with coconuts, and then the smallest coconut is where the pineapple is.
A very tiny
How a
pineapple.
watermelon.
No, full-size pineapple.
Magic.
Okay.
But I got watermelon upon my head.
Orca just starts eating the coconut, and she's very happy, just nomming.
Christ.
We wait in the bar.
Us as players, too distracted by me.
Is there like a special on a board somewhere?
Yeah,
What's the special for today?
fried turkey leg.
Oh.
Ren just looks at the board, sighs, just like.
Mel pulling out a couple of the like,
With a,
buckets of fruit.
With a side salad or your choice of spiced coleslaw.
Implying there are multiple coleslaws?
Yes,
Okay.
Wait, can I just get an assorted platter of coleslaw?
you may.
What the fuck?
All right, I'm
And
curious.
if you don't wish to eat the turkey leg because it's part of the dinner, you can donate it.
I already know I donate it to the people in my party, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Yeah, Orca's gonna have a turkey leg. Have the turkey leg.
Yeah, Orc and I are gonna split. I get the coleslaw assortment, and she gets the turkey leg.
All right, you're asked at the counter which spices you would like to assort your coleslaw with.
What?
Chef's choice.
All right.
The clear answer here is yes.
Yeah, chef's choice. It's always the option. One is salt, one is pepper. That's it.
All right. So, how many different ones are you ordering?
How many can I order? How much does this cost for one?
Well, it's a special, so it costs 8 copper.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, how many coleslaw options can I have?
You can have up to 4.
All right, 4 it is.
4 it is. Okay. So,
roll that table.
I'm waiting for one to just be cabbage and straight cinnamon.
That's just like dessert coleslaw.
Oh.
You get one that is spiced with iced parsley.
Iced parsley?
Iced parsley.
What the fuck
okay.
is iced parsley?
I mean, we are near the north, so...
Yeah. You get one that's spiced with mountain dill seed.
That sounds banging. All right.
That's
yeah. The third one is spiced with demon pepper.
Oh, baby, let's go.
And the fourth, vanilla.
I'm in. Let's go.
Coward.
They're normal spices.
They gotta try and make money somewhere.
Coward?
Not everywhere can be Mud Pie Maggie's, okay? The world can't be solely, restaurants like Mud Pie Maggie's. Everyone would starve. Or be, horrendously ill all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone would be an IBS girly. Everyone.
You want to be a next Instagram model? Eat at Mud Pie Maggie's exclusively.
Oh!
No.
Screw Ozempic. Send me to Mud Pie Maggie's.
You were doing so well, now you're bulimic. I'm on the Mud Pie Maggie diet.
Yeah, I guess when it shows up...
We don't actually believe.
No, we do not. These are funny haha jokes.
This is how we know that eating disorders are very serious things. Like, please don't do this shit.
When the food shows up, I just don't touch anything until Orca takes the turkey leg. I just look at it, look at her, look at it, look at her, just waiting. She's like,
Orca just takes a huge ass bite, just teething and just rips off the chunk.
Yeah. Ren's face is just like, ugh.
I could picture she hasn't picked it up yet.
Yeah, like a fucking animal.
Well, she picks it up and she still rips it out with her teeth.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I slide the napkin over to her.
She grabs the napkin and just daintily pats her mouth thank you.
Mel is very intrigued by
I'm like, all right, Mel, it's time to put your culinary skills to the test. Close your eyes.
Alright, we play coleslaw roulette.
Yeah, we're playing coleslaw roulette. So this is... you want that? Oh, I think you might already have the feat, but time to put it to the test. And we'll start with dill, and I'll give it to her. Give her a little bit.
All right, Mel. What does it taste like?
Dill.
I don't like ice dill.
No, this is mountain. No, yeah, it's mountain dill.
Yeah. My bad.
It's okay.
That was more Krista. Forget. But yeah. I mean, I get it. I don't like it though.
All right. Mystery this time. What's this one?
Does it burn?
No.
Alright. Vaguely frosty?
Pardon?
Vaguely frosty?
A little bit, yes.
Is it the,
Ice parsley?
parsley? I wanted to say paprika, and I'm like, not paprika. Not fucking
Ice
paprika.
paprika would be actually really interesting. But yes, ice parsley. All right. Mystery number 3. Go.
Does this one burn?
Nope. Except I can't remember what the 4th one was.
I don't either. Baby, what were they again?
I remember. I remember
The fourth one was clove.
clove.
Yeah,
That's it. Bottom clove. How could I forget that one? That feels like a shame on my character. My bad.
That one actually makes her like open her eyes and blink for a second. It's just, oh, that's a bit much clove, but it
Works.
oh, yes.
All right, last one.
She just kind of looks at you and like takes the bite as just demon pepper.
I mean, I feel like if you just look at that one, you can tell it's demon pepper. I imagine it's got like a really strong color.
Probably has a really strong fucking smell.
It does have a very strong color, but when you taste it, it's actually very sweet.
Is it just sweet, or is it like sweet heat?
It's just sweet.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh,
We've been bamboozled.
Yeah.
we have been. Oh, this one's really fucking good, actually.
Nice. I have fun taking bites of each and then mixing like 2 together, and like a bite of 2 ones together, and then 3, and then a bite of all 4.
Yeah, they complement each other pretty well.
Nice. I also share with Mel because I know she's definitely interested in the flavor combos, expand the palate, and all that jazz.
Hell yeah!
And unless someone else speaks up about wanting any, nobody else gets any.
This is a really nice fucking bar. I'm very confused on why the hotel looks
Why not rip up the carpet at the very least?
carpet. I don't know.
Or like, you know, I feel like this guy's probably got some money. Just get it professionally, like, cleaned.
Oh,
We are supposed to be in some innovative city. You'd think they have the technology.
Right?
The turkey leg's good, so
how long do we
I'm
play
happy.
food roulette?
Until we run out of food.
Yeah, I would say you have to. I mean, the bar has more food, but you can.
Yeah, we could definitely keep.
Different foods,
Yeah.
eating
Alright,
and
time to
whatnot. but
experience
yeah.
local cuisine.
He would come down and enter the bar after about an hour.
Okay.
Our stack
he
of
run?
plates.
No, he comes down and he is dressed in his nightie with his sleepy cap.
is he human, tiefling?
No, he is a Kalishtar.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
That's funny.
fucking
Yeah.
nudges Mel.
He comes over and grabs a chair from a nearby table and sets it at the table and sits down and goes, I was told you were looking for me. What
We were.
can I do for you?
Well, Are you familiar with Sataris and Veri?
Yeah. Yeah, I was out drinking with Mr. Greenhill last night.
Right, and Veri was also at the same bar as well?
I think so.
Alright.
I think I remember seeing him amongst the crowd.
Well, they're both dead.
Hey!
Yeah, that's exactly what I was waiting for.
Okay, so I've got to ask, did Mr. Greenhill kill himself?
We don't think he did, no.
It sounds like he was planning on doing it, and then
Someone else might have accelerated it along, for lack of a better way of speaking.
Was he pushed?
that is unclear. All I know is that he was thinking about it, and then he was seen speaking to a woman for a while.
Yeah, the weird woman, right? The one with the hair that doesn't move.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, and the beautiful blue eyes and
Well, I didn't see her eyes, but definitely noticed the hair.
Alright.
I don't know what I expected him to say there. It was not hair.
But yeah, after he left, he was then found in a state that most would assume to be suicide. But we believe that this woman may have actually been the one to kill him, as well as killed two other people. Veri and a tabaxi man named Garden of Flowers.
I know him. I think he was there last night, too.
He was. We believe he saw her kill Sataris, so she killed him, and then Veri saw her kill Garden, and that's why she killed him.
Wow. That's it's an odd string of murders. I mean,
Right.
Larry too. He's small, but he's rambunctious. She must have been strong.
Seems that way. Seems he was overpowered and killed with his own pickaxe.
Oh no. Why did he have his pickaxe with him?
Is it possible they'd come to the bar straight from their employee?
Possible, but I thought Barry had yesterday off.
You didn't see him with his pickaxe at the bar last night?
No. No, he didn't bring it up there at least. Well, if he did, he left it in the storage closet. That's where people tend to leave their items.
What about Garden of Flowers? So did he have his axe with him?
I don't remember seeing him with his axe.
Alright.
Pretty dangerous to be walking around with those things in a bar.
We'll follow up on that later. Had you seen this woman before last night?
Her? Every once in a while.
Where have you seen her before?
Same bar.
So she's a regular.
Well, I would say I'm more of a regular. And there a couple times a week. I've only seen her maybe 3 times total, last night included.
Over how long of a span of time?
A few months.
Alright. Do you happen to know what she does for work?
No, I don't even know her name.
Alright. Can I insight check him? Is like everything he's saying on the level?
Yeah, you can. You can insight check.
Sure.
Okay. He's not lying to you or omitting anything. You can tell he's not that surprised about the death. Mostly because it seems to him he thinks it's a suicide still.
Right. So, we found some evidence on Mr. Greenhill's body that he was meeting with you to discuss
him and his wife's
legal
divorce.
things. Right.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, I'm probably not supposed to tell you what the details were.
Well,
I'm still a little new to this whole legal proceedings thing.
Right. Well, he's dead, so any confidentiality is a bit out the window at this point.
Oh, true. He's no longer my client.
Not to mention anything that you could tell us would help us find exactly who this woman was, if she isn't indeed who killed him.
That's a good point. Are you guys like with the guard or something?
We're private investigators. We're working with the guards on this.
And none of them have come by to ask any questions.
Yeah, they
Seems
seem
like
to
they're
be.
spread thin.
Yeah, they're a bit busy.
Yeah, typical.
So what was the nature of this legal consultation?
Like I said, it was with the divorce that was kind of suddenly came on yesterday. His Mr. Greenhill's wife was leaving him.
Alright.
Was there a specific reason listed?
Well, more so that she thought he was kind of a, hold on, let me get my notes. He pulls out a little notebook. Weak, lanky man.
She was not the type to mince her words, was she?
No, never has been.
Clearly not. Holy shit.
Alright, gotta love the North.
Fuck.
I'm reminded of like something I saw the other day of like it was like viable reasons for like women to divorce their husbands in like Viking culture, and one of them was just like loss of respect.
Yeah.
This is all about respect, Kristen. I can never get married.
Yikes.
Jeez.
That's not a child at heart.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Yikers.
I don't like that.
I don't know how to take that one.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Yeah, please.
was he worried that she was going to like take his holdings or something, or what exactly did she want in the divorce, I guess?
Well, just next to nothing. She already had all of it. He didn't have a job. Don't have any family. Like, it was all with her already.
Damn.
Alright.
That's rough, buddy.
So what was he trying to accomplish by going to a solicitor like yourself?
Oh, I brought it to him.
Alright, so you, like, offering to fight on his legal behalf or something, or?
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. I was just informing him as more of a friend, because he didn't have a chance in hell, winning that battle. But I wasn't going to represent her on it either. I was just there to tell him what her plan was.
Alright, wait, so let me get this straight. She's already got everything, and you went to him to inform him that he's got no chance in winning anything else.
Oh, I didn't tell him that. I just went there to let him know that she was going to divorce him, and then just be there for him for the inevitable crying and hysteria.
Jesus.
How did you know that she was going to divorce him?
Oh, she told me.
Are you friends with her?
Yeah.
Are you also her lawyer?
No, she has a much better paid legal counsel.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm in her book club.
So,
That's not what I expected.
are you... So, you're probably in quite the awkward position to be between two people you care about.
Not anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yeah.
That was said way too fast.
Yeah, no kidding.
Holy fuck.
This
Oh
guy's
my god.
all over the friend spectrum right now. It's like, yeah, I just wanted to be there for him. Also, I don't care that he's dead. It makes my life a lot easier now.
Jesus Christ.
That is legitimately the vibe you're getting from him, too.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, man.
You also were the legal counsel for Very, correct?
Yes.
How did that come about? Were you very close with Very as altogether?
Well, not necessarily close, no. I represented him on a case. We lost. That's about as far as it goes.
What was the case?
It was a workman's comp issue.
Wait, isn't he the head miner? Who would the workers' comp issue be taken to?
Well, yeah, that's...
Is he kind of in charge?
Yeah.
Or was someone else?
Oh, it was forced. It was somebody else that was suing for
I see.
money because of workman's comp. Yeah, leg got blown off by dynamite.
Oh, Jesus.
Who was the person who set the claim?
Honestly,
Like,
I don't
who's
even
who?
know his name.
Do you have it on your little notebook there?
Nope.
Orca's just like smiling at him, but like a closed mouth smile. Her eyes just twitching.
What the shit does any of this mean?
I get the feeling he's not a very good lawyer.
I mean, we can always just
Clearly.
go back and talk to Very's ghost about who that was.
Yeah, I feel like we need to do that anyways because if he's saying that he didn't even have his pickaxe with him that night. Hi.
Yeah.
But then is like, you know, yeah, either way.
Yeah, well, we can return to that later. Alright. Is there anybody else that might have wished ill will on Mr. Greenhill, or maybe like some kind of like, I don't know, inheritance or family holdings that say his now ex-wife to be widow wouldn't have been able to get into the divorce.
Maybe. I mean, he did talk a lot about some family heirloom that I never saw.
Alright.
And she's never mentioned it, so I guess that's something.
It's her name.
Did we not get her name before? I guess not. I don't have it written down. Yeah. Yeah.
We have the silence as he ran away.
Yeah, right. It was like, yes. What was the name of the widow Greenhill?
Oh, her name is Silviya.
Silviya. All right.
Do you know where we might find her?
Probably in her house.
Which was formerly Satoris' house.
Yes. That's where we have our book club.
Dude, Jesus fuck.
I can show it to you if you like.
Yeah.
We'd love that.
Alright. Sure.
Actually, as a Golden Pocket Watch book club starts in 15 minutes. Shit.
We'd like to join your book club. Grabs book. I know everything that happens.
You just see Hayne go through a wide range of emotion all in half a second.
Holy shit! This was a great book.
Yes, I remember. I too remember the first time I read Cat in the Hat.
It's such a way with words.
A real tearjerker, that one.
What's this one? A hungry caterpillar.
Oh my god.
He's eating everything. Oh. All right. Satiated on fruits. What is next? People.
All right, yeah. We can head that way now. I've gotta drop off a couple things for her anyway.
Yeah. As we leave of him to go a secondary location, which is always a good thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hayne, like,
nothing bad could ever happen.
Hayne whistles to Trig to have him rejoin the group, which is something he can do, and you shouldn't think about.
You know, I wasn't thinking about it until you said it.
Exactly.
Alright.
By all accounts, Hayden shouldn't be able to talk in general, let alone whistle. Like
exactly. Yeah.
Like, yeah, he can talk without a mouth. Sure, he can fucking whistle. Who gives a shit?
Yep.
It's part of ghost power, I guess.
Ghost power.
It's all a part of fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. He gathers up a few things from behind the desk at the inside of things. You see it's a small basket filled with various sweets. A card that says sorry for your loss.
Another card that says not really though.
Wait. Why do you already have a card for him? You didn't know he was dead.
Oh, this was for the divorce.
Okay.
Inside check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that does not track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I rolled shit.
Wolfheart doesn't read anything further into this situation, but still is like, that's fucking weird.
Let me do a quick insight check. Give me a second. Good day. Let me go blue.
Alright, yeah, so those of you that 13 or higher.
Hey, I still got it.
I didn't expect to get it, so.
You can tell he's definitely lying about it being about the divorce. But he's not malicious about it either.
Yeah, it's like, I knew he was already dead. It's more just like, oh yeah, it was for the divorce. Yeah, totally.
Is he having an affair with the
Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm expecting.
First off, yes, but also the guy was heavily like suicidal.
He was heavily suicidal.
Yeah. So.
As you guys like stare at him, like quizzically, he goes, "All right, this was a backup in case he decided to kill himself."
You didn't have any sort of contingency plan for that? Like, I'm surely you were concerned that your friend was suicidal.
Yeah, there's a backup card that says sorry about your divorce.
Oh my god.
Didn't think it applied here.
And then the backup card that just says oops.
Just says sorry.
You were such a wonderful friend.
It's a backup card that says, so you had a bad day.
It's actually a singing card when you open it. You had a bad day.
There's a fourth backup card that said, I'm glad everything worked out.
It breaks, and so like even when you close it, it keeps playing, and you can't get it to stop.
So you had a bad day.
You had a bad
Oh god.
Start hitting it with a shoe.
Like, no, stop it.
He just had the floorboards until it drives you insane.
That's the third possible outcome where he did jump, but he didn't die. He just horribly mangled.
I like Ryan's idea of the telltale card.
Yeah. Add it under the floorboard till it drives you insane.
Oh god.
I did it.
Oh man.
Anyway,
All
let's
right.
go.
Yeah.
Definitely less awkward. He takes you up the street a little ways to a rather large house. Not only is the house large, but it's also on stilts. And I know what you're asking yourselves. Why? And I don't have a good answer for that.
The answer is because they're actually from Fantasy, Louisiana, and they're afraid of sinking into the swamp.
Yep, that's gotta be it.
That, or they were taking a lot of architectural inspiration from Baba Yaga's house.
That's what I was thinking about, honestly.
It is a big house.
Everybody loves an architecture of Baba Yaga.
This house is equal to about 4 other houses around it.
Holy shit.
What?
One might call it a mansion.
Yep.
So, this was
No wonder old guy was
his
suicidal.
house initially, or was it hers?
It was his.
What
so she
did
didn't keep
he
it
do
anymore?
again?
Oh, he was a trader. He traded a lot of high-value items.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear. Was she not keeping the house in the divorce?
She
no,
was.
No,
She
she
was.
got everything.
She
got
currently
everything.
has the house. There's
Okay.
the only thing that she didn't get is what sounds like some family heirlooms. Where if the house is a family house, then the heirlooms might be hidden in the house somewhere.
Yeah,
No wonder the guy
or
was
or
suicidal.
held in accounts elsewise.
Right. Yeah, it could be like in like a safety deposit box or something, like a bank. I don't know.
Yeah.
But more likely, it's in the house.
And we're back to fantasy banks.
Obviously, the family heirloom are the stilts.
Oh, of course.
Who's gonna knock the house down and let it crumble?
There is a grand staircase at the front of the house.
Oh my
That is the only thing attached to the ground that is not on a stilt.
Love that.
What in the fucking Mercedes?
There
bullshit?
appears to be a small gap in between the staircase and the front door of the house.
Orca starts walking on the staircase and just muttering to herself, like, I thought I was done with castles when I left Frenzy.
As we get there, like, Hayden's kind of like, just kind of like dip his head, like, so he can see under the house, and it's just completely open space underneath the house. Like, there's no basement or
there's
something, anything. It's fucking weird.
If you think this is weird, you should go check down some of the architecture down in Frenzy. We had a lot of architects that like to experiment.
This seems inadvised in case of a potential disaster.
Yeah, that's what I kept telling him. But he wanted it on stilts.
Was it originally not on stilts?
Oh,
Did he
well,
design the house?
when he had it built, he put it on stilts.
Okay, so it's not a family home. He built this mansion.
Yeah. Yeah, it was his brain behind everything.
They have no children, right?
Not anymore.
Oh!
What do you mean not anymore?
Well, there was gonna be one.
Oh.
Eesh.
Yeah, that was a recent thing. I wouldn't talk to her about it.
Well, of course, but thank you for letting us know beforehand.
Of course. Watch out for the rope swings in the main lobby.
What?
Why are there rope swings in the main lobby?
Why is the house on stilts?
This is true.
Also, yeah. He's a very...
eccentric individual.
He had a lot of ideas. Not good ideas, but ideas. Let's go inside. He goes up and knocks on the door. And a half-orc dressed in a full tuxedo opens the door.
Wait, not a butler suit, like a full tuxedo.
Full tuxedo.
Alright.
Jesus. Alright.
Opens the door and Volda, you're late.
Oh, he's a book club person, that's why he's not.
Who wore it better? Half-orc gentleman? Cantor.
Which dude, Ryan?
The elf dude.
Green Hill.
Green Hill.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a little tied up with some questionnaires from these individuals. We're here to drop off the basket for Silviya, and I understand there was more.
Yes, we also had some questions for her as well.
Yeah, that. The half-orc just... Fine. But, she's a little distraught at the moment. Try not to be careless next time. Yes, of course. Of course. I will be on my manners during the whole visit and promise to show up promptly 5 minutes before I wake up next time. Good. And he just swings the door open fully. You guys look into this main foyer. No rope swings. So you're not really sure what Volda was talking about. And he just... The half-orc just points off to the right. Says, she's in the library.
Thank you.
He just doesn't say anything and walks off to the other side of the house.
That's somehow more awkward.
Oh. Folda, who was that?
That's the guy that she hires to be a butler, but he's not very good at it, and I also don't understand the suit.
Does he have a name?
No, she just calls him Butler.
Alright.
Oh, that sucks, I guess.
Let's head to the library.
Yeah, the library is this way, and he just like shuffles you all inside and closes the door. Usually he does this part, but I guess he's
So thrown off by the stilt house. So confused.
It doesn't, like, sway at all, does it?
No, it's pretty sturdy.
Okay.
Yep.
For now.
How high up did you say? Like, how high were the stilts?
10 feet.
Huh.
God
Interesting.
damn.
That's very weird. How big is this place?
It's 4 stories.
Yeah, it's huge.
My... What the fuck?
Which means these stilts are either super fucking
I
thick
was gonna
or
say, are
magically
these-
enforced or both.
I'm like, these stilts are like fucking like Roman columns.
I
Like,
was gonna say, like, the stilts are made of adamantium.
yeah.
They fucking might be, dude. If this dude was rich enough to put a 4-story house on stilts, at least at one point.
From the original design, that was how he wanted it built.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird. All right, sorry, moving on.
He paid for it to be built from the ground up.
Alright, you head off toward the library. You hear the light, rhythmic sounds of music and humming from within the library. And who would be in front? Are you following him?
I assume
Yeah.
we're following him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know where to go.
Then who is in the front of your group?
I think Orca probably would.
Okay.
You wanna find
So
her?
as the party rounds the corner, Volda just says, "Silviya, it's nice to see you." And Orca, as you round the corner, you see a. Goddamn! Sorry.
I see that.
Choking hazard.
Horrific shrieking beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see. I think I said she was human.
I don't remember.
I don't think you specified, but sure.
I don't think I
Yeah.
specified, but she's human.
Alright.
You
Wasn't this dude
see
an
a.
elf?
Yeah.
Damn. She really took it for everything.
Yeah, okay.
You see a fully naked woman standing, kind of dancing around in her place as she is standing reading a book. But she's dancing while reading a book.
Book club. Is she pretty?
Very. She's very attractive.
Oh no.
Orca just kinda just stops,
Uh-oh.
stares.
No, poor
and
Orca.
It's just like the Windows startup noise in her head.
Hayden walks into Orca. I was like, what's a? Oh, jeez.
Orca is just by panic. I'm so glad there's someone here to pick up.
to pick up Briar's slack.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
a
Although
interesting book
would
club you got here.
you consider Briar's by panic or by aggression?
Yes.
I mean, it's both, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, she seemed very panicked whenever it came up.
That's true.
She stops humming and reading and dancing and just stands there and has the book down at her side. She's just like, Volda, you didn't tell me we were having guests.
I would have worn my better naked.
God,
Sorry.
No, you're not. That was pretty good.
I would have put on the group music.
I would have put out a platter of cheese.
Yes, Silviya, I apologize. They were a last-minute addition to the delivery today, and they're
Karl just
not
peeking
really
around
part
the
of the
door.
delivery either. They're more just... No, he's standing out in the open.
No, I mean us.
Oh, you, yeah.
All of us. It's
I
like
thought you
the
were saying
heads at the
Volda
different
was. I was
level.
like,
No,
he's
it's like
okay.
all of us with our heads at the
The
different
Scooby-Doo
levels.
gang. Yeah.
Yeah. Cantor obviously down at the bottom, just boop.
They accompanied me here because they had some questions to ask you in relation to your husband's passing, I suppose. Apparently not at his own hands, which I shocker, I know. But I just came to give you this basket, and that is all. He just turns and scurries out of the room. She looks at you, Orca, and just goes, "Men."
Orca just kind of looks like looking up and down, like very respectfully, like a small blush, and then she like averts her eyes and just like nods.
Okay, let's give Orca a pat. I think cool.
Yeah. Pat, push off to the side.
And just like, you go stand over here and panic silently.
She does
She
notice you, and she goes, "You can stare, you just can't touch. I have to charge highway for that."
Orca's like looking. Orca's just.
They're not
turned around.
entertaining this any further.
She's just facing the live. She's just facing a bookshelf.
In the corner of the room, just staring at a wall.
Orca,
Put
no
herself
one
in
puts Orca
timeout.
in the corner except for herself.
Yeah, no one puts Orca in the corner. Just like, she'll be okay. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I got extremely distracted. What is the purpose of our visit here again?
To interrogate her on the untimely passing of her ex-husband.
Soon to be ex-husband.
I'll say they weren't fully divorced.
Well,
he's
dead now. I feel like that's pretty-
listen, yeah, he's ex-living, so like, I feel like that takes precedent over the legal proceeding of a divorce.
Right, but instead of an ex, it's his
Yes, they
widow.
were technically, still married, so yeah.
Yeah. Her deceased husband.
Legally, anything she wouldn't have gotten in divorce now goes.
She now does.
Yeah.
That's
So,
not weirdly suspicious.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Telling you, man, the insurance scams are running rampant on this continent.
Probably right here. This is the city of capitalism.
Yeah, true. This is where they originated.
Probably.
What were you about to say, Krista? I heard an
Yeah, Molly just kind of is like, so,
Oh my god, you're young. Cover your eyes.
You're young.
Even though she grew up in like a druid conclave.
Josh.
If anything, this is like, okay, it's a new chick, whatever.
I know.
Weird she's in a city and not wearing clothes, but sure.
Watch it. She's a minor.
Mel just like lets her cover her eyes. Doesn't actually do anything else about it. It's just so really has nothing to do with why we're actually here, but why are you naked?
It's my own house. You're gonna question that?
Yes.
Well, I like the comfort of being nude.
Fair
I'd
enough.
do it in public too if I could, but
Okay.
So about your husband.
yes.
Ren's mouth opens and she kind of just looks over at Haynes like,
You can
I
see
think you got this one, buddy.
You can see that Haynes' hat is lower than it usually is.
The only thing I can think of is, so about your husband, what the fuck, man?
My brain actually went to, so congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations on more stuff, I guess. You greedy bitch.
Right. So, as Volda stated, we're here because we're following up on the death of your late husband, which you don't seem that surprised about, to be honest.
I was informed of it already.
You don't seem that torn up about it, but then again, I guess you were getting divorced.
Yep, he was going to be out of my life either way, so. Or
But, like,
I out of his.
No residual feeling at all? Nothing?
I'm sorry, did you want me to show the same weakness that he had?
I take it there was no love lost on your end at this, these divorce proceedings?
Darling, the love was lost a long time ago.
Right, well, we believe that it wasn't exactly... He might have been suicidal, but it wasn't actually suicide that done him in. He was seen leaving the bar last night with a woman with striking blue eyes and black hair that didn't seem to move with the wind. Does this description of this woman sound familiar to you at all?
Is he sleeping with her?
No idea.
I don't know.
That cheating bastard. And the book that's in her hand ignites in flame.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Alright, well. I was going to ask for an insight check, but I guess I don't need one.
Yeah, no, not with that.
Clearly she doesn't know who this woman is, unless this is quite the performance.
She either doesn't know who this woman is, or knows exactly who this woman is.
Oh, fair.
It's one of the two.
No.
What does she look like? What's her name? Where does she live?
We just explained what she looked like. Striking blue eyes, unmoving black hair.
Are you familiar with a Venrora Midnight?
Aurora Midnight.
That whore.
Fucking self-insert OC Supreme, yes.
Yeah.
That whore was my sister.
Wait, she was an elf. What?
Yeah.
That name doesn't make any sense to me. Or rather, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's
I mean, that name doesn't make any sense to me also for this name specifically, though.
Yeah.
Very weird way to say that sentence, but okay.
Yeah.
That was alrighty.
Quite the phrasing.
Dude, can I insight check to see if I believe that she doesn't know this person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to do that too, just in case.
Ooh, a sweet 5.
Sweet.
I would try again, but a plus 1 on the ooh. God damn it, hey, you got +6. This is all you.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
Oh my god, alright, come on, someone.
In the room.
hold on.
Wolfhard has already made up his mind that he does not like this woman.
That's fair. Is Mel's eyes still forcibly being covered?
Yeah, you're a child here.
Is an adult.
Nope. Child.
We're all a child to you. Your perspective of age doesn't count.
The way she's wearing a name tag, it says, "Hello, I'm a child."
Oh, well.
Ooh.
What the hell is
That's
going on?
unaccompanied minor.
Well, I'm gonna laugh so hard if this works.
What the hell is going on is that
Trig doesn't give shit about boobies.
he doesn't.
I feel like if Orca makes a roll here, it's got to be a disadvantage. She's too caught up in the titties.
I don't know if Orca can. I don't think she's completely able to demise. I think she's still in 5-alarm oh god mode.
Orca's like a lot calmer now, just taking deep breaths, still staring at the library, and then she says, she's gonna do an insight check with disadvantage. I'll do that.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what 2 nat 20s.
Yeah, incoming.
Yeah.
All right.
2 nat 1s would be very poetic.
Would be
Yeah.
no need for disadvantage.
Yeah.
Squirrel shit on the second one. All right. So Trig.
Yes.
Trig has the idea that she doesn't know who this person is.
All right.
Oh, good.
Don't worry, guys, we got the bad rolls out of the way. We're good.
More bad rolls to continue.
Woo!
Bad rolls are never out of the way.
He spilled my water.
No, at least it's only water.
Womp womp.
Could have been worse. Did you just womp womp your... What the fuck? Krista, leave him for me. I would never treat you this way.
Oh my god.
This is after you already tried assassinating him with a winter storm.
Amazing.
God.
Look, I gotta get my shots in where I can, okay? Josh understands. Respect the hustle, alright?
Oh yeah, I ain't even mad about it.
There you go. I'm a little stumped here.
Clearly you don't know who this woman was. We're trying to think of reasons why someone would want to kill a suicidal man. And the only thing that I can think of at the moment, in your divorce, the only thing that he was set up to keep was some family heirlooms. Do you know what Volda was talking about with those?
I've heard he has heirlooms, but I don't know where they are, and I don't know what they are.
Alright. Did he have like a study or like an area of the house?
Deposit box.
Yeah, maybe like if there's, I don't know if there's any banks here in the city that he might have held private accounts with that he might have kept the heirlooms in, or...
He has several banks here. None of them have any items other than gold in them. Or platinum, I suppose.
What about any like studies or parts of the house that he kind of kept to himself in?
Yeah, the entire fourth floor. It was
the entire fourth floor.
Yeah, it's the only area of the house I can't go into even now.
Can't?
Can't or won't?
Cannot go into.
Oh.
No.
Is it locked or?
You need a passcode to take the elevator up.
Huh.
Like a phrase or a number or?
It's a number sequence.
How many numbers?
I don't know.
Orca says from the wall.
She's listening. She's absolutely listening.
I know, but it's just funny to imagine you facing a wall. How many numbers?
Wait, I'm picturing like it's not like a keypad or anything. Like there's only 4 buttons because there's 4 floors, and you just have to like put in like the correct sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, X amount of times depending on how long the sequence is.
And then would you be opposed if we investigated in the 4th floor if we were able to get in?
If you can get up there, I don't care. But if you figure out what the code is, I just ask that you tell me, so I can get the remainder of his shit out of here.
Oh.
Miss Silviya, if you would, may I ask a question?
You may, but stare up here.
Orca just like turns around.
Just slow turn on her feet.
Something a little shuffle.
Just like under her breath is like eyes up, eyes up, eyes up, eyes up.
She's looking directly in her eyes, her very pretty eyes, just like making like almost uncomfortably like
intense eye contact.
I'm going to ask you a question. If it's too intrusive or impersonal or impolite, please let me know and I will retract it. What exactly was the start of the end between you and your ex-husband or your former husband? Again, if you do not wish to answer, I will not press you, ma'am.
You're meaning the end of everything?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Well, it started when I lost our unborn child, and the first words out of his mouth were, "That sucks."
Oh.
You know what?
Like, Orcus is looking up now. She's looking up. She's taking a deep breath and just looking back.
Ren's just sort of like, ooh, my elven heritage is,
Yeah, it's
like, ooh, damn, yeah, that's,
it's like completely understand now. It's like, yeah, that's shitty.
Yeah.
One, my deepest condolences for your loss.
Oh no, she's hot.
You did not deserve that at all, and I hope nothing more than your further happiness.
She's hot, single and rich. Shoot your shot.
Did you know of anybody your husband was particularly close to or emotionally attached to? Not speaking of affairs, that is not where I'm going, but friends-wise, confidants.
Besides
yeah,
Waldo.
he was just. Oh, okay. Well, yes, that answers that.
I feel like it's a 1-for-1 here. I feel like I feel like it's a 1 of 1.
Any of his other friends that he would have possibly had, he doesn't have anymore. Any support groups that he was a part of are disbanded, and any possible ties he had to his former job are gone.
What was his former job?
He was a trader.
Oh, right. Thank you. Wait, the support group's disbanded?
Yes.
That's sad.
It happens when they all kill themselves.
Oh, wow. Well, they weren't very good support groups then.
No, they weren't, which is why I thought that he was about to do it as well.
What did he trade in, specifically?
Expensive items, rare animal pelts, different various rare ores, sometimes houses, sometimes
archaeological finds, perhaps?
Artifacts, those as well.
Hmm.
Basically, if it had a high value, people went to him to see if they could get a better deal for it from him.
This bitch was a fucking black market seller.
He is a black market salesman.
How long
The
ago?
less bad about his death, the more we talk about it.
Well,
I mean, he already started out kind of shitty, let's be real.
I mean, if all of his partners were also black market salesmen and they all died of suicide,
Yeah, that stinks of something.
yeah. There's an epidemic going around.
Yeah, either a bunch of people dug too deep in the same spot and all hit the same bad batch, or someone's going around killing people to keep something out of the trade.
It all started.
His support group is what disbanded.
Yeah, because they all died, but we don't know who was in the support group.
Yeah. Are you a black
Or
market salesman who was suicidal
also-
ideation?
Support group could have also just been a cover for a group
That's
of
also true,
black market
yeah.
traders getting together.
Either way, all people involved are now
Yeah.
long since buried.
Well, Miss Silvia, I thank you for answering my questions, and I hope you have a lovely day. And then she just walks out of the library. She doesn't know where she's going, but she just walks.
Doesn't matter, just not.
What's her deal?
Tip.
Oh, you're
She is
just
inexperienced.
you're too pretty, and she also grew up underground.
I get it. I don't blame her.
Thank you for your time. We're gonna take a look at the fourth floor.
I had one more question.
Oh, go ahead.
Eyes still covered.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, because I know sure as shit as we turn to move that like Ren is just like no any of the names of his not coworkers but like
Former associates.
yeah, former associates or any of those in the support group?
I know their code names.
No.
I was thinking of not thing.
Or
Suicidal Anonymous.
Jesus.
I mean, obviously they're dead, but like you'd be looking for Big Dog and Jackrabbit.
Big Dog and
You know what?
why
I mean,
do I sound like we're about to start crying? What the fuck?
we can just look in the obituaries. That's all the suicides that's been happening lately.
What was your husband's code name? Did you know?
Oh no, I just know his name.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right. Well, I guess if anybody else has anything, no. All right, we're gonna go check out the 4th floor.
Well, thank you for your time. Might want to start a fire in here.
She smiles.
I take
Still
a look at
holding some of
Haynes.
the ashes of the book.
Is Haynes colored like more pink from blushing? Or is he chilling?
It's starting to fade back to blue, but it was pink there for a little bit.
Red just like pokes him in the side as we walk out, like.
Oh God, she's hot.
I just like everyone like averting their eyes or like averting Mel's eyes for her, and Wolfheart just like, she's just naked.
Yeah, Red 2 is also just like, it's just nude. Throw up in the Feywild, she's seen naked forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Just boobs.
Exactly.
Yeah, Cantor is married.
Yeah.
Cantor was also an entertainer. He saw lots and lots and lots behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
Yeah, so off we go.
Off you go.
Unfortunately, I don't think we exactly know anything to give us any indication of what this code might be.
Well, until we see what we have to input this code into, I think, you know,
Right, yeah.
we can backtrack from there.
Yeah, that's true.
Orca's waiting in like the foyer, and as soon as she sees somebody, she just exasperatingly whispers, "Why is every other woman in this trip insanely hot? Why? Why is this a thing?"
Because you're used to a small sample size? I don't know.
I mean, sunlight goes a long way.
I suppose, yeah.
You can take her back to Mud Pie Maggie.
yeah, every other woman, i.e. every woman but Mud Pie Maggie.
I also do not mean to say that Ren and Mel are not very attractive, but it's different. I hope you understand that.
Ren just like flips her hair over her shoulder. She's like, "I'll try not to be offended." Walks off towards the elevator.
Oh no, my feelings.
Anyways,
Alright, you guys head off toward the center of the building, which is where the elevator is at.
Mm-hmm. What are we looking at, Chief?
There's a panel as you approach that has an arrow on a button. The arrow is pointing up.
Push the button.
Alright, yeah, you push the button and the
Wait, let's
big
get inside
doors
first.
ahead of you open, revealing a rather
I was calling
spacious...
the elevator.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, like a real elevator.
Yeah, revealing a rather spacious interior elevator.
Quick question: was there an arrow down button?
No, he's just up.
Okay.
Yeah, just up.
Down, just draw. It's just a hole opens up.
Yeah, I mean,
Fall
you
10
never
feet.
know. Could have been doing like some mirror shit, so we didn't see the elevator shaft.
Yeah, true.
I sort of, I don't know if Cantor's walking or if he's in usual carry position, but
always in carry position.
okay, all right. I'm carrying Cantor. I'll just like Cantor. Magic radar? Anything?
Good question, Josh. Because I haven't.
Yeah, as you do your magic radar, there is a panel on the side of the elevator that lights up with magic.
Yeah. All right. Take a look at it as we shuffle in. What do we got here?
All right, yeah, you take a look at it, and as you inspect closely, it reveals a not a pattern, but a written script for all 26 letters of the alphabet and all 10 numerals.
In common?
Yes.
Well, this password just got harder.
Well, interesting.
Oh, is it like an alphanumeric cipher? Or is it just
it's the panel to enter the code, the passcode.
Oh,
What
gotcha.
about for the first? What about for floor 2 and 3? Are there buttons for 2 and 3?
Yeah. You just specifically asked for.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm sorry. Do we have to type in second, third? Like the simple. All you have to type in is fourth.
No, yeah.
Just go to the
This
fourth
is on one of the side walls. Where you would normally expect the floor listing to be at is still there.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh yeah, that does complicate things.
Do they have like a spot where it would have like the inputted numbers so we know how long the code is? Like if it's like 4-digit or 6-digit or something?
No, it's just an empty text field.
Okay. Alright.
Does smell-o-vision work on objects, or it's just?
Kind of. I'm going to put my hand on the panel, and basically learn anything the panel is willing to tell me, if that's what the answer is, what the question is, whatever.
Why the question is?
The question is
Which numbers are used the most, maybe, if it's not willing to give me the full password in specific order.
I think it seems like it's more than just numbers, because there's also...
No, it's letters and numbers.
Yeah, numbers and letters, but like which buttons
gotcha.
are used.
Gotcha.
I was also going to ask to investigate the panel to see if I could discern, if at all, if any certain keys were pressed more often than others.
Right.
These aren't physical keys.
That's like a touchpad screen.
It's like a touchpad, yeah. So, but the numbers and letters themselves are elevated off. They're projected slightly off the panel.
Gotcha. So it wouldn't be any sign of physical wear.
Correct.
But spiritual wear.
Spiritual? No. Make an insight check at advantage. Hang on.
Alright.
You got this, buddy. Come on.
I don't want the spiritual wear. I want the spiritual bear.
Oh.
Oh.
I believe.
17.
Okay.
Good job. 'Cause the other one was a 1.
You're able to kind of deduce from the aura surrounding this magic panel that it's seeking information about the item and the estimated value for his most prized possession.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, well...
Love priceless.
It's looking for some kind of, it's basically asking for what is, his most prized possession and what was the value of it.
Damn, we shouldn't have taught him how to move on.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Definitely should have kept him around.
I mean, you never know.
Does it look like this elevator's been like this panel's been cleaned? Like, is there any fingerprint-esque smudges?
Not on this, no, because it's, like I said, they're elevated off. You don't actually physically touch the...
Oh, okay, you touch like the floating sort of...
It's like a little, like, illusory
Gotcha.
buttons, kind of.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Which is where the magic comes in.
Wow!
So there's no stairs, it's only the elevator?
There are stairs, too. You're just not sure if they go all the way up to the 4th floor.
Probably not, honestly.
Alright.
There's a fucking passcode, probably not, let's be honest. But
What are the chances that the answer is his wife?
But how
One
much
way
would he
to find
value
out.
her at? Or maybe it's a trick and he actually, hates his wife, and so it's his wife but 0. What was her name again?
Silviya.
Silviya.
Alright, Silviya, 0.
You type in Silviya 0, and nothing happens.
Alright.
What about Silviya 999999999?
Actually, that's actually a question I have. If Hayne just keeps hitting 9 and I tell him to keep going, does it eventually cap out at how many digits you can input, or will it just like keep going?
It does eventually cap out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it caps out at 30 characters.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It probably isn't a 30-character thing now.
Probably not, but holy moly. Unless he just repeats a number over and over and over and over again, like 9999999.
Why don't we
111
It's actually in binary. Like,
Oh god.
Listen,
Well,
I totally understand and get the point of trying the elevator, but if we go to the 3rd floor, can we just climb up to the 4th?
I mean, that's what I was
I
going
was gonna
to
say,
try
wait,
and do.
Hayne, what if you just zip through? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I had the idea. Sometimes you like to solve the puzzle.
That's fair.
It'd also be nice if we could all go in.
I mean,
Oh, I mean, if I
It-
get to the 4th floor, there might be a call button like there was on the 1st floor.
it could theoretically be possible that maybe there's a part of the 4th floor that's only accessible via this elevator and the code. Which, like, obviously isn't a problem for Hayne, but,
Also, this elevator does seem to run on a little bit of magic, and he was very secretive of his 4th floor. It's possible there might be magical protections that stop me from passing through the walls. We can still try it. We're saying it's a possibility.
yeah, that too.
Well, I mean, well, let's try going to the 3rd floor,
I pushed the 3rd floor button.
and then once we get there,
Red really wanted to hit that button.
Yeah, you could see she was just like, buttons.
Yeah, you push the 3rd floor, and then, like, not even a second later, the door opens. You didn't feel it move at all.
Oh, wow.
oh shit.
Wild.
If we take a look around on the 3rd floor, there's stairs leading up to like a door on the 4th.
Nope.
Alright.
Does someone have to like give you a boost, Hayne, to like launch you through the ceiling of the 3rd floor?
Here, stand on my shoulder.
Cantor, you would be able to tell that there is a magical presence on the ceiling of the 3rd floor.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're not going to be able to squeeze through that floor, or that ceiling.
What about on the elevator?
Same thing.
What about the roof?
Wait, what about on the elevator doors of the 3rd floor?
No.
Alright, I get out onto the 3rd floor, go to the 2nd floor.
Oh.
Alright, you're on the 2nd floor.
Alright, with them on the 2nd floor and me on the 3rd floor, I would go through the doors.
on top of the elevator.
Is there an elevator below me?
Yes.
Alright, I jumped out onto the top of the elevator.
You confused God.
I don't know, it might be like a teleporting elevator, it might be going to somewhere else.
That's true, yeah.
I wanted to make sure there was an actual elevator down there before I jumped.
Fair. Solid. Yeah.
Yeah. Hayne, you jump into the elevator shaft. Mike, create a new character. Hayne is
Yeah,
left for the infinite void.
Alright, yeah, you're standing on top of the elevator.
Is
Alright,
this where we go to the 3rd floor with him on the top?
yep.
Yes.
I try to reach, but I can't.
I push the button. I go back to the 3rd.
Alright, you
close.
push the button, and...
Actually, you know what? No, I reach Cantor out so he can push the button.
As you push the button, a very brief moment later, you are on the 3rd floor with the doors open, and Hayne is in the elevator with you.
Oh, you got shunted back in.
Well, shite.
Oh, hi.
It was
You
worth a
said
shot.
there was. You said there was a magical presence.
Yes,
Sorry?
there appears to be a magical protective barrier surrounding the 4th floor.
I'm assuming it's on the walls outside, too, of the 4th floor.
If you could see them, you would assume so.
And the roof.
Could be assumed as well.
Really gotta get dispel magic.
Oh, darn, and I have the spell.
Dispel magic?
I could try, but I'd need to find a source of where the magic's coming from, don't I?
You just need to know a magical effect.
As long as you can identify a point where the magical effect is, you can affect it.
So you being, casting, you being magical radar means you're good.
Okay, then I dispel magic on the magic barrier on the ceiling.
Alright, make a charisma check.
Makes sense.
Ooh.
Alright. So unfortunately, not only do you fail...
Oh god, it's a backlash.
But he did prepare for something like this.
Sure.
I'm holding Cantor. I don't know if I prepared.
Oh, you're not. Depends
Cantor,
on what this is.
You take 29 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, Fauci's.
Side note, I all feel like we're like NPCs who like react to something in a game.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that again.
Did it work?
Yeah, and I just look at Cantor, imagine holding his little head in my hands, like, you good, buddy?
Ow.
Yeah, how does psychic damage register on a plushie? He doesn't have blood.
His eyes stitch so that they're crossed.
Ooh.
like a cartoon X.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm just like, oh my god, Cantor!
Alright, well, my next guess would be, the mansion. Maybe Volda would know how much the mansion costs to make.
Possibly.
Or you could just ask Silviya. She might know.
We could try, but
Silvia's still here. We didn't Volda leave.
Yeah,
Right.
Volda left.
Yeah, Volda left.
So then we'd be
Yeah.
better off asking first here, just in case.
Exactly. Yeah.
she may also have a better idea if in the divorce proceedings there was some sort of valuation put
Yeah.
on all the items in question.
That's true.
Yes, Mel?
I would like to go ahead and get off on the 3rd floor.
You're
We're on
currently
the 3rd floor, yeah.
Not like, like we're standing on.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the
floor,
elevator,
not
the doors have opened, do as you
Okay.
will.
So like are there any like? We just happen to be on the 3rd floor. I'm honestly just gonna.
You're
Are they-
roboting.
Huh?
You kind of roboted out halfway through that.
Yeah, we heard, I'm just gonna, and then it bleep, bleep, bleeped.
I'm exploring around.
Okay. Mel is
But-
snooping on the 3rd floor.
I'm looking specifically for like if there's any like paintings she may have left, anything that like basically him being like, look at my shit, look at this fancy fuck.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot
They're all-
of paintings.
They're all nude paintings of her.
I was gonna say, yeah, because
Some
she
of them
said,
are.
Yeah, that does
pretty
not surprise
sure
me.
she got rid of all of his shit, because she said, yeah, like, let me know if you get onto the 4th floor so I can get rid of the rest of his stuff. So I have a feeling nothing of his is left in this place, unless she wanted to keep it.
Yeah, unless it had more value to her as a piece to keep, as opposed to something she could.
Yeah, something of value that she would have gotten in the divorce.
Yeah.
Were there windows on the 4th floor outside the house?
Yeah. Did that register? Yes, there was one.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I look at the group, I'm like, does anyone have a climbing speed? Is anyone really good at climbing?
I am, but if you're saying what I think you're going to put forth, if I can't get through by being on top of a magic elevator, I'm pretty sure he would have had the same type of protection on exterior windows, and I don't want to really fall 4 stories to the ground.
It's probably worthy than all points of access except for the intended one.
Yeah, all I have is Misty Step, and I don't think that'll help.
No, I think her point was more being able to look in.
Yeah, I was gonna try looking in. So yeah, does anyone climb?
I can climb.
This is me basically specifically asking, do you have a climbing speed?
I have a pretty good athletic skill check.
That is not what I need. I specifically can copy speeds, so I swim speeds and climbing speeds and stuff. Yeah.
No climbing speed on this character.
I got a bird.
True.
That's a start.
Mel is... She is a druid, or she's not a druid?
I am, yeah.
Okay, so could you turn into an animal with a climb speed, and then she can copy it?
I think the copy specifically has to be from a humanoid, doesn't it?
Oh, does it?
Yeah, does she? I don't know if she still holds on to humanoid while she's shapeshifted in druid.
She's considered a beast. Yeah.
Yeah, it's humanoid only.
Well then, never mind. Maybe Vampire Man has a climb speed.
Oh hey, yeah, Vampire Bro, you got a climb speed? Not that he's with us. He's at his fucking Forge parents' house.
I feel like for this.
Oh god, he's dead.
He's not here yet.
Rest in peace.
He's probably still getting set up.
Can I go to a window on the 3rd floor?
Yeah.
Can I open them?
Yeah.
Cool. I open the window. I look out and up. Or do I see a ledge or I don't know, the roof?
You don't see a ledge, but you do see windows and a roof.
How far away is the roof?
20 feet.
Does it look really sloped? Like when I was outside, did it look like someone could stand on the roof?
No.
Ooh. Unfortunate.
I mean, between me and Trig, we could probably get you up there.
How?
Hello. Can I be heard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I did hear the fact that I am not with you, as I am with Mommy and Daddy. But in answer to your question, yes, I do have a climb speed, and not only do I have a climb speed, I don't have to use my hands to climb.
I mean, technically speaking, he could have come with us. He's just been silent all this time, even...
Which is super out of character, but...
Yeah,
Extreme. I've been contemplating. I've been deep in thought about inventions. Yes.
You missed Silviya, man.
He would have been too distracted.
He also was very, very focused on making sure his parents were still alive.
Yes. Did we find that out, by the way? BT doesn't.
No.
We waited because you were. Yeah, we decided to go to the Spotted Antelope, and we questioned Valda, and now we are currently at Green Hill's house, trying to get onto the 4th floor, which is magically blocked and needs a code through the elevator. And the 4th floor was his space, and his wife still couldn't get on it. So, Hayne asked the elevator, kind of what's the answer to this question, or maybe give me the question, and it's basically what his most favored object was and its value is the answer to the keypad is every single letter of the alphabet, and then what was it, just 10 digits?
Yeah,
10 numerical digits. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, and so. And the character, they can go up to 30 characters for the code. Not that we don't know it is 30 characters, but it can go up that high.
I have a dark suggestion for what the object could be.
Ooh.
But yeah, just to clarify for the record, if I said because I haven't participated in this, yes, I would still be on the search for my parents. I unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
Yeah.
We assumed you would go find your forged parents, so we yoinked the rest of the group so they wouldn't be stuck in limbo, and we went off to do this.
Nope. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool.
And you know your way around, so.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
What's the dark?
Orca walks to the elevator and
Baby zero.
She writes baby with an importance of 100.
Nothing happens.
God damn it.
What about baby with an importance of 0?
Jesus.
I
know.
Maybe it's like 0 is good and 100 is bad. Wait a minute.
Didn't we already try Silviya 0?
Yeah.
His name is Greenhill, right?
Yes.
Yep.
You think he is his most?
Greenhill 100.
Nothing happens.
Well, does it have to be 100?
No, it could technically. It goes from it's 1 to 10, so or
Yeah.
1 to including
Wait,
0.
0 through 9.
0 through 9. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Thank you.
in
I was
that
like, wait a minute. That does not make sense, Tori.
So the number can only be two numbers?
No, it could
No,
be as
it
many.
Yeah, it's up to 30 digit
Oh, damn.
or 30 character.
30 characters / digits.
For the
Yeah.
whole thing.
So
And we
yeah,
don't
any
even
mix
know
of
what-
letters and numbers and yeah.
We don't know
We
if
ain't
there's
got
a
a
limit. We have no idea if it's a 6-digit only or 6-character only. We have no clue. All we know is it's up to 30 characters and or digits.
Yeah.
I would suggest that we ask her whether their baby had a name, but something tells me that wouldn't go well.
Well,
I also don't think she cared.
Like, whatever. So,
I'm still just curious. What was the way Hane and Trig were getting me to the 4th floor just before we
Right.
bypass that? Because I really want to know what the plan was.
Have you ever gone bouldering before?
Ren looks down at herself and then looks up at Hane and it's like, I'm gonna let you answer that question.
Well, basically, it's climbing with the only, point of support being another climber. So, between me and Trig, we can probably use some ropes in order to get you at least up to the window.
I am intrigued. And definitely trying to try something new. YOLO.
You can communicate with your bird, right? I believe
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can see. Can you do the see through its eyes? Shenanigan? Yeah, you can, right? Oh no, Chris is dead too.
Sorry, I'm reading. I have to...
Oh.
Yes, I can. I double check it.
Then let's start there.
No fun,
Open a window
Cantor,
and-
but fine.
I mean, to at least get an idea to see if there's a way there, if there's any good grips out there.
I know. Bird can also look through the window.
That too.
I don't remember the name of the bird.
Shit.
Victor.
Shit, I don't either.
Wasn't it Victor?
Please call it Tweety.
I've actually been forgetting to put him in as an actual character sheet. So,
Rip.
So for now, she summons Bird 2, Electric Boogaloo.
oh, of course, yes. Yeah, either way, Bird,
What does Bird see with his bird eyes?
check out what's through the windows of Windows.
Alright, as the bird peers into the windows, it tells you that it sees nothing.
Nothing as in, like, it's just, like, what the curtains are drawn, or...
Sees a black void. Endless space in every direction.
Oh.
Magical barrier.
Oh, wait, shit, really? I was just trying to be facetious. That's hilarious.
Well, that's what
exactly
I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. If the bird could see through, then if the bird can see through, then maybe her getting up there. But if the bird couldn't see through, then there was no point in trying to send her up.
Fair enough. Would have been exciting, though.
Yeah, but I didn't want you to slip and fall.
I mean, had I fallen, I could have... It would have been fine, but I appreciate the concern.
It's alright, we can go bouldering some other time. There's a canyon south of here I've always wanted to try.
Ren just looks at her nails like, do I have to?
No.
Is that how it is around all of the windows?
Yes.
Okay.
And I take it there's no, like, chimney or anything on the roof?
Correct.
You never know.
Even if there was, there'd be a barrier through that, too.
Hey, you never know.
Actually, it's the one way into the 4th floor because this guy really believed in Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Cantor, I take it, I don't know how you're feeling. I take it you can't try again?
If I try again, there's a good chance I'm going to go unconscious.
I point Cantor at Orca.
Make him better.
Fix him.
Mel actually, as you hold him out, just... Oh, wait, where'd it go?
Gone. Ran away.
I thought I had,
I'm like, look at his stitching! He's falling apart!
I thought I had, like, healing touch or whatever.
Healing word?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds?
Yeah.
You know what? I also might be mixing up about 4 different spells together, so you know what?
Yeah, a lot of healing spells can be described as healing touch.
Either way,
Hey, there you go. 11 for Cantor.
Hold out the Cantor and just like Orca and Mel just plop.
Yeah, I'll do lay on hands for him.
He took 29, so he's, missing a casual 18.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a 10 bonus amount.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
I can
spin
technically try
Cantor
again.
around, and I look at him. Not a bard yet, but you got this, buddy. I believe in you.
Doesn't someone have guidance? I have a thing on my sheet that
if you would have let me speak as I was just about to say, okay, before I fucked up again,
I didn't know it was you, okay?
That's all right. I was just about to say it when you started talking.
I have guidance. I forgot about it.
So, guidance
God,
and
we're an
then
excellent group.
Another dispel magic.
Alright.
Oh!
Don't even need it.
Womp womp womp.
Do it anyways. Do it anyways.
Yeah,
sure.
You never know.
Got it. Use it. Use it if you got it.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
it.
You never know what shenanigan Josh might pull.
Almost got it.
28. Nice. Alright. You successfully dispel a magical effect on the ceiling.
Okay.
Watch
I
it more than one.
really don't like the way you worded that.
Oh, it's sweet. Someone give me a boost.
Look over at Trig like...
Cantor, you can tell there is still a magical effect on the ceiling.
Ah, shit. There is more than one.
Don't even try yet.
Maybe it's a different one, though. Maybe he managed to dispel the one that stops people from magically passing, and now maybe the next one's just a trap.
Oh, good.
I'm just
What
saying.
magic is it, can I tell?
I want to check. Can't remember what,
What school is cosmic magic?
What school is fuck around and find out?
it is evocation.
Oh, God.
Okay, then I would pass that information along at least.
What does that
Who
mean?
knows? I know nothing about the schools of magic, me personally. My character
Same.
probably
I
knows.
can't remember what.
I mean, I know. I mean, Cantor would know. I have no
It's
fucking...
the one that blows things up.
Oh, thanks.
And also, my spells are tapped for the day until I rest.
You got this. It's a welcome to nice sick warlock life. Cantor, and I sort of like, I don't need to do this, but I guess I kind of hold you up closer to the ceiling, and I'm like, is the evocation everywhere? And I start walking around with him to see if there's maybe any spot where it changes.
It is everywhere, yes.
Okay.
No, there's no little inch-wide crawl space anywhere through the floor? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I'm
didn't
so
think so.
sorry. I got so distracted by the bird thing and literally everything else. I completely missed your answer about the painting thing.
There's nude paintings of her, basically, in a lot of places, and yeah.
All of him are gone, though?
Any paintings of him aren't there,
Okay.
but there are just more of your generic, like, I'm showing off my wealth by this portrait paintings.
My wealth
Yeah.
and my body.
Is there any, like, jewelry or anything that she's, like, holding in these paintings that are, like, the same?
No.
Okay.
Her body's the jewel.
Dude, man.
Trust me, there wasn't any jewelry trying to look at anything else.
Yeah.
Anybody even think about looking to see if there's anything on the backs of these paintings?
Well, they probably wouldn't be on her.
Yeah, I find
You
it
never
pretty...
know.
You really do never know.
I mean, we got to start somewhere. We got to figure out this code.
Hey Mel, just out of curiosity, do you mind checking through Bird 2 Boogaloo if maybe he can see through the window now? I don't know if maybe the thing that was dispelled off the ceiling was also what was maybe blocking the window.
It's worth a shot, honestly.
Might as well. I'm going to assume that microphone spaz sound was Krista saying, does the bird see anything?
We could assume that.
Yeah, correct!
The bird goes out, you see through the bird's eyes, and you can, in fact, see through the window.
Yeah.
It's a start.
You see let's see, from this side of here you would see an open space with a large, what I can only describe as slightly elevated but flat black surface that appears to have some energy arcing through it.
Oh. Just like in the middle of the room?
No, more toward this window.
Are there multiples of these?
No, just this one.
Oh.
And this appears to be the only thing of note in this room that you're peering into.
What about through the other windows?
As you circle around, one of the other rooms appears to just be like your typical elevator hallway. Like you can see the exit into a small hallway that has a couple of seats and a door. And on the as you circle around more, you see the office that he would sit in. There's a small desk, big chair, a few more paintings, one of which is of his wife in the nude. And in the last room appears to be several cabinets. You cannot see what's in them.
I walk over to the window at the third floor, because you said from the third floor to the fourth floor was, what, 20 feet? 30 feet?
10 feet up to the fourth. So 20 feet to the roof.
Okay. And what's the distance on Detect Magic again?
30 feet.
Nice. I look at Cantor, I spin him around and look at him. I'm like, you trust me?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm not going to throw you or anything, but like, okay. I hold Cantor sort of out the window so he can like see the wall of the outside of the building, like near the windows. Does he see the evocation magic there too?
Covered in magic.
The same
Yes.
evocation magic? Yeah? Okay.
Same evocation magic.
Okay, just double checking. I was like, maybe it's just on this ceiling, like on this floor. I don't know.
We can try the elevator trick again. We'll stand on top of the elevator, you guys go to the third floor.
I mean, got nothing to lose by trying.
You
Unless
try
the
it
climb
and it still doesn't
squishes you.
work.
Well, if it starts to squish me, I'll just go through the ceiling of the elevator.
Yeah. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you guys try it again, and it still isn't working.
Okay.
Do you want to try and like just poke a hand through the ceiling that's not the elevator, like just like out of the elevator? I assume it's the same thing, but hey, you never know.
Yeah.
How about I poke something that's not an appendage? Like a stick or something.
Can you make something incorporeal like you?
Yeah, I just have
When
to
you're
hold on
holding
to it for a minute.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
How do you think my clothes goes through the...
Well, I don't know. I just assumed it was like magic's weird. Okay, I think we can establish that the rules of magic are a little flim-flammy. All right, so I just assumed maybe.
Well, it's magic.
It was exactly. Thanks God.
Yeah, can I like find like a broomstick or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't just have like a dagger you can just poke through.
Well, that's not long enough.
To extend feet.
Yeah.
Oh well, sorry. I thought someone was gonna boost you up to like the ceiling. That's why. But okay, yeah, broomsticks works too.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I give him the quarterstaff.
Yeah, there you go.
You realize it might blow up, right?
Have you ever seen me use this for anything?
You don't need it to cast spells?
No.
I'm more worried about the blows up on us down here.
Got a point.
Brent's just standing there like, that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Then it's going to be very difficult for us to stand there and take it.
Can we wait until level 7, please?
No.
Well, if you got more goals...
Alright, well, I mean...
Anybody who doesn't want to be here, feel free to take the elevator down.
I don't want to be here, but I'm not gonna leave you guys alone.
Well, no, you can go. If somebody else wants to go down, like, you don't have to stay here. You don't have any spells to protect yourself right now, so you're,
Squishy.
You're at risk. I mean, you're always a little squishy, but, like squishy in the sense that you're vulnerable.
I still refuse to leave you guys alone.
Hayne doesn't say anything, but he also has a thought. Like, I think he also needs someone to go with him to man the elevator.
You think I can reach the fucking button? Come on!
That's why I was like, you can go with someone.
No, I know, but he's not gonna leave you guys alone.
Alright,
he can move to the other side of the room, but...
Alright. After a minute of holding, I guess, even though I have this broomstick, I'll use the quarterstaff.
Well, you already had the broomstick, I mean.
For anybody else that's staying up here, might want to take cover.
Orca
just in case.
puts up her shield.
Alright.
I crawl under a table.
God.
Wait, no, I just walk under a table.
The lengths will go to not to talk to a naked woman.
What kind of ism
I said we could go back down and talk to her, but no,
so did I. But here we are, blowing up the truck instead.
You lift the quarterstaff to the ceiling, and before you hit the ceiling, you hit a barrier.
Damn.
Oh. Something else blocking me.
Damn it.
Which, I guess it makes sense seeing how the elevator didn't work.
True, but you never know, alright?
No.
Cantor, what's the warlock rest looking like? How long does it take you to get spell slots back?
Short rest.
So, another 59 minutes.
Alright. Well, since you don't need to walk anywhere, I think it's up. You can rest on the way.
Oh
You
my
will
God.
absolutely be resting, just because.
Do we have any other ideas, or shall we just go ask Lady Silviya if maybe she knows?
I mean, what's
his most valued item?
We might as well just go back down and ask.
Yeah, we can.
It wouldn't hurt.
What does the question, Orca?
So we're sure that the magical barrier is surrounding the room and not emanating from something up there?
Well,
It's at least surrounding the room.
Yeah, we know it's surrounding the room, but we can't see in to see if it's emanating from something specifically. Because the bird could only look through the window, but the bird can't tell the difference.
well, I can look through the bird's eyes.
True. But other than what did we see? There was the platform, a normal, like, the hallway of the elevator, and then the cupboards, right? That was, like, the only real noteworthy things. So I guess the Sparky platform is probably, like, the best guess.
Can I do detect evil or good to see if I can get a better idea of what's up there?
It wouldn't pass through the
Damn.
floor.
All right, that was it. That was my idea.
Fair.
All right, let's head back down and talk to Lady Silviya.
At least try.
All right, yeah, you head back down. She is no longer reading, but she is still in the library. She is now in the middle of her yoga session.
Okay.
She's still naked.
Still naked.
What did
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did we expect her to put on clothes when we got here? When she just stood there fully stark and was like, "Yeah, I'm naked. What are you gonna do about it?"
Orca enters the room back towards Lady Silviya.
She walks in backwards.
Oh my god.
As you guys enter, she would stand up and face you in conversation.
Well, that's better than me
Right.
bent over, I guess.
Yeah. We have an idea as to what the passcode might be, but we just need a little bit more information. We were able to figure out that the passcode is what he valued most and how much it was worth.
Oh, well, I mean... Could be a lot of things. Could be the house.
Well, that was my guess too. What's the house valued at?
Well, the estimates that I've gotten have put it at about 1.3 million gold.
All right. Does the house have like a fancy name at all, like Green Hill Manor or something?
It is Green Hill Manor.
Nailed it. Alright. In case that's not it, any other ideas on something that he particularly valued?
I would only have to assume it's one of his heirlooms.
Which we don't know where those are. Alright. Alright, well,
Is
sorry.
the
Go ahead.
business that your late husband was in, was that a family sort of affair, or do you know anything about the rest of his family?
I've never met them, surprisingly. I don't know what business they were in. I just know that he came here from a different continent, set up shop, and here we are.
And started his own business, eh?
You could say that.
Alright.
I think his buddies talked him into it.
Fair. Alright. Any other questions, people in?
Do you know how long he's been here in the city?
A few decades. Definitely a lot longer than I've known him.
Right. Unfortunately, as you said before, most of his known associates are long since passed, so they're not useful.
Hey, B.
Mm-hmm.
I think your fan's catching your headphones, honey.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
His business. Do he and his partners, do they have any, like, name to their group that they did their dealings as? Like, were they part of a group? Were they like an organization of traders?
I'm pretty sure that they at least had a code name. They called themselves Three Blind Mice.
Oh.
3 blind mice. Interesting.
I don't have any further lines of questioning.
Me either.
I can't think of anything more relevant.
Oh, apologies for disturbing you again. We'll get back to it.
Oh, did you have anyone that knew anything about your finances outside of the two of you? Or I guess more accurately, your late husband?
Volda knew.
Okay. But outside of, say, the three of you, there was no one else involved in the, I guess, particulars of the estate, so to speak?
I mean, my closest friends know. But I don't think that they would have anything to do with this or any knowledge of it.
Right. Yeah, I guess more of your husband's side of it, which I guess Voldo would probably be the only one that we could...
He's the only one that's really around that I would know of.
Okay.
Random question.
Mm-hmm.
How long has your butler worked for you?
Hired him like a year ago.
How'd you meet him?
Found him on the street.
What was he doing on the street?
Begging for food.
Okay. You don't know what his past was at all?
He doesn't really talk about it.
And he just goes by Butler? He doesn't have another name?
We insist. He insisted that we call him Butler.
Did he tell you another name before he insisted on that?
He didn't know.
Okay. Alright. Back to the elevator board.
Yeah.
You guys head back to the elevator.
For the 30 character limit, is that counting spaces?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we have an option.
Yeah, we can at least try. Put in Green Hill Manor 1.3, it was million, right?
Million, well.
Yeah, 1.3 million. Which does fit. It's not 30, but it's within that limit.
Yeah, it's within the limit.
Yeah.
Alright. You put in Green Hill Manor. And 1.3 million. Nothing happens.
Yeah, fair. I figured as much.
Yeah. I didn't think it would necessarily... Potentially, or maybe it's some last score he made before this entire incident.
What if it's Volva?
I mean, I guess we don't necessarily know how many secrets that man has kept.
Problem is, how do we value Volda?
That's also fair. I'm sure for wealthy individuals you can put the value on a human life or the value on secrets, but I have no context for it to do that. When The two of you were speaking with his ghost. He didn't seem to have any particular reservations about leaving something behind or anything of the sort. Something that he might think was in danger now that he's gone.
If he did, he wouldn't have been able to pass on. That would have been his unfinished business.
Right.
But no, he also didn't mention anything.
Oh.
Wait. The Volta said that there was like a storage place where people would keep some of their stuff at the bar, right?
Did he?
Yeah, that's where like the pickaxe would have been if
Oh,
the storage closet at the avocado.
No.
Yeah.
I thought you meant at his bar. Yes.
No,
okay.
no.
Yeah, at the
sorry.
avocado. Yes.
What if he left something? I mean, we didn't know about it, so we never checked it.
Well, it's a possibility.
Theoretically possible, yeah.
You could also take that chance to go back and talk to Barry again.
Talk to Veri, maybe talk to Volta as well. Now that we have more.
See if Elias found his family.
Yeah, that too.
The riddle and stuff too.
Alright. Which one would you guys like to start with?
Let's start with Elias so we can bring Joshua back into the game.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here.
Jesus.
What the fuck happened to your accent?
Alright, you guys.
Sorry.
He's been hanging around the Forge parents too much.
Yeah, sorry. I was drinking something. How can I help you?
Yeah, you guys go out and find Elias wandering through the streets.
We'll never know what happened to his Forge parents.
Yeah, I was like, did you find them? Or was everything doing alright there, bud?
I was expecting there to be things happening in this regard. I did not expect to be on the streets. Josh, why am I on the streets?
You haven't found them yet.
I haven't found them.
They weren't at home?
Josh, I was headed to their... Well, I was headed to their individual shops, is what it was.
Yep.
I take it they weren't there.
You did not find them.
What were you saying, Krista? What?
Yeah,
Krista?
I thought that he was going to their shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
working on the
going to their
assumption that,
shop.
he means that he didn't find them there.
Yeah, they were not there.
Yeah. You get told as you get there by each of their respective people that are currently working that they're on their lunch break.
Yeah, I mean, for Market, that makes sense. Ray, breaks aren't really her thing, but if you say so, you say, I believe you.
Marcus' lunch break is the entire day.
Yeah, essentially. If he tells you he's leaving for lunch, he's not coming back.
Alright, I'm breaking for lunch. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, Ray's assistant would tell you that Market had dropped by and suggested a lunch.
Well, that makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. But I'm assuming they did not say where they were going.
No. It was not discussed as they appeared to have important secret matters to discuss.
Of course.
Secret matters. Wink.
Secrets
Wink,
are no fun. Secrets tell someone.
What the fuck?
Sounds like your Forge parents are forging each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's generally how that works.
Why do you call them your Forge parents rather than your mentors?
Because we do not have. We have what would be closer, more. I think it would align. It aligns more closely with familial relationship than it does just that of student and teacher. I have lived in their homes. I have learned not just the ways in which they work, but the cultures of their people. I speak both of their languages.
Mocket calls me a dumbass, but affectionately.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we in establishing this relationship, we don't just intermingle the working aspects of our lives together. They do essentially become like I said, like my parents. Like I learn all about their lives, their histories, their families' histories, their cultures' histories. I know a lot about giants and dwarves because of this, and it means a lot to me. So
good to know. Makes sense.
Dude,
you finish talking. Ren yawns.
Yes, to God. It must be so boring to you to listen to people talk about being cultured.
All right, don't give me a high five back then.
Oh, no, sorry. I do give you the high five. So the high five is given. Don't you worry about that.
It's like listening to someone talk about like their semester abroad.
Yeah.
Only, this was like 30 years of my life.
Yeah, a lot of semesters.
So what I'm hearing is you're a bad student.
Always the student, never the professor, huh?
Ooh. Watcha.
Listen, I mean, for an elf, 30 years might be a semester.
Yeah, right? Like, did you want to study today? He was like, nah. I decided I was just gonna like stare at this leaf for a while.
I'm gonna stare at this hunk of rock and really get to know the ore on a spiritual level.
I decided to just head down to the creek and bathe in the song of the river.
Just like what the fuck?
I got a scholarship from the Elf Academy. We've been learning basic arithmetic for 5 years.
I hate it.
I'm not sure if these elves are stupid or if I'm just really smart.
So we were heading back to the spotted antelope to find Valda. Is that what we were doing? I got sidetracked.
Well,
I think we were going to the avocado to look at the items that they may have left behind.
We're gonna do both eventually.
Oh, what comes first, the antelope or the avocado?
Well, do we still need to find the forge parents, or were they at least seen today? Because if they were seen today, they're probably fine.
Yeah, they were seen today.
Okay.
Yeah, they were seen today. I was just, generally it's bad practice to come home and not visit with your parents, but...
I mean, it's not like we're leaving right after this.
And they may be at the avocado.
It's like, I get it. It's just like, I don't, it's like, you don't know my mom. It's fine. It's fine. I'll find her. She'll be okay.
If not, she'll find you.
Realistically, how hard is it for you to find a giant in the city?
That's kind of racist.
My mom! She's tall as shit, dude! I can find her fucking anywhere!
Wait.
That's still racist.
Do you mean giant or giant kid?
She's a fire giant.
Okay.
And to Mel's credit, she is a tall lady, yes.
Ren has started walking towards the spotted antelope.
Alright.
Alright, I guess we're going to the antelope first.
Let's do this.
Alright.
I am making a decision to get the group moving. I've decided I will be action man this campaign. We will go places.
Yeah, fair.
There will be no fooling around.
Then I don't have to do it all the fucking time.
Alright. You go back to the spotted antelope. You get
the door
in the door, and you see Volda passed out in the doorway, about 5 feet from the door.
Oh, I didn't get far, did he?
There is a blanket over him.
Okay.
Yeah, was he on the gross, old, blood-stained carpet?
Yes, he is.
Ew.
So passed out more like sleeping, not passed out insofar as someone knocked him out.
Correct.
I kind of look around and like, just to be clear, this is where you all are staying? This is where you chose to stay?
No.
Ren just snorts as if like, yeah, sure, buddy.
I was just saying, it's like I offered to get you somewhere nice to stay, and you scoffed at my offer. So
We're not staying here, Elias. This guy knows the murder victims.
Ah,
And we're also not paying for a room that we may not use, just like we did back in the last town. So we didn't want to do that unless we needed to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, rest in peace, that room in Zalfari. The only person who got to use that room was Orca, to change.
Basically.
It was a nice
I walk over, still holding Cantor, because he's still resting. And I just, like, toe Molda just, like, with my shoe, like, with my boot in his shoulder.
Alright, yeah, he, like, slowly wakes up. He's like, huh? Oh, hey. Where am I?
The antelope.
In the doorway.
On the floor.
Oh!
Have you ever considered removing this? Sidetracked. Why are you sleeping on your floor? Are you, like, narcoleptic or something? Do you just...
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Good to know.
Good thing you made it this far, then.
Yeah. Don't usually do that.
So, you seem to be one of the only remaining people, or really the only person Greenhill ever seemed to associate with, since the rest of them are apparently dead.
That checks out.
Yeah. How close were you two? Pretty close, right?
Kinda.
Well, I mean, you knew his assets and everything, being his lawyer and all.
Well, I mean, I've given him legal advice, but never represented him.
Well, weren't you part of the divorce proceedings?
No, he was.
No, he let him know about the divorce.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He was basically just, hey, bro,
Sorry.
your wife just told me she was going to divorce you. That
Too much
sucks.
shit.
He represented
That's rough,
Barry, not
that
Reno.
sucks, Fitz.
Yeah.
Well, in all the times you were, with Greenhill, did he ever talk about his most prized possession? Or did you ever see him, I don't know, looking at something in a way like he loved it the most? Not his wife, obviously.
Well, I mean, he had a cat.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What happened to the cat?
Well, the cat got old.
No.
Had to pass on a few years ago.
What was the cat's name?
$1 million.
What, sorry?
Sakota?
You want to spell that for me?
Yeah, it's Szokota.
Dakota.
Yeah.
How old was the cat when it died?
Like 28.
Ooh,
Oh, wow, okay.
lived a long life.
That was a very old cat.
Was he suicidal before the cat died?
No.
Was he suicidal after the cat died?
No, not for a while.
Oh, okay.
When would you say he became suicidal?
I think after the loss of the kid, a suit would be.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Would you happen to know? Would you happen to know?
Classic Elvin
what-
bait and switch. I feel nothing. I'm feeling everything.
Would you happen to know what they were gonna name the baby?
No, they didn't know the gender.
Damn it.
Were they trying? Or was it like, surprise?
Oh, they wanted a kid, yeah.
Okay.
I think that was a devastating part for her.
No, of course.
This is a weird question. If he had to put a value to the cat, what do you think he would put?
Oh, the cat was priceless to him.
So does that
If he had
mean...
to do like a numerical value, I guess it'd probably I mean, definitely worth more than the house. I'd say probably like 5 million.
We probably don't actually have to have a number, because priceless is.
I guess you could just type
priceless.
Yeah,
that was your point.
I was thinking that like 45 minutes ago, but we didn't have anything substantial to put in yet. So, but I was definitely thinking the word priceless at some point.
He also talked a lot about this strange thing. He called it an angel tear tiara.
Oh lord.
What?
Somebody writing down all these potential items it could be. Okay.
I got it.
An angel tear tiara?
Yeah, an angel tear tiara. He talked about it every once in a while, but he made it sound like it was something that he wanted.
Oh, he didn't already have it?
Not that I know of. I never saw it.
Do you know... Did he say, like, where it was?
He said it was coming in on a trade.
When?
Like 3 months ago?
Okay, so it already came in then.
Yeah, I suppose.
So he did have it. He didn't complain about someone swooping in and winning it at an auction or some bullshit like that?
No. Hasn't really talked about it much recently.
Which
Never
probably...
complained about it being missing or anything like that.
So then he probably has it, so he's saying his curiosity.
Yeah, I guess he never also confirmed he had it necessarily, but yeah.
Yeah,
I guess for lack of complaint, it's probably confirmation in and of itself.
But also
things like that he sells off.
Yeah.
Hey, question.
Does
my slightly fancy bitch side of the family let me know anything about the fuck that is?
Make a history check.
Oh shit! Oh, that's the wrong bit.
I'll give you advantage.
Saving throw.
Could I do a history check as well?
When the history check has to roll against you.
Oh. I tried.
Yeah, I'm definitely assuming this is more of a upper crust situation.
This is more of a pretentious hoity-toity thing.
Yeah, 100%.
I was pretentious and hoity-toity in the Feywild. Does that count?
Yeah.
If anything, that counts double. That's where the most pretentious and hoity-toity is.
I was quite pretentious and hoity-toity, but again, this is intelligence, baby.
That's for people whose entire existence is literally to be pretentious and hoity-toity. If they are not that, they stop being.
Is 16 enough?
16 is enough.
Oh, good.
Nice. Good job, Orca.
So the Angel Tear Tiara is a rumored artifact from before man even existed.
Oh.
Okay. If it were to exist, archaeologists that have been searching for it would estimate it at worth approximately 15 million gold.
Woo! Alright, there's another option to the list, I guess.
Alright. I mean, was it his most prized possession, though? He didn't...
well, I mean, worst case, we try, it doesn't work.
Right, I'm just saying, like... If he got it, he didn't say anything.
Maybe because he knew it was a valid possession, didn't want anyone to know.
Maybe.
I mean, he told him, but...
Well, he told him that he wanted it, not that he got it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, plus there was a few other items they had talked about as well. You know, it's not all like that level of mythical, you know, if it even existed. That one he just said that he wanted. But there are other ones that we know of that exist that he was after as well, like the diamond shield bracelet, the crystal song ring, some weird thing called the obsidian dream.
Sorry, what? Can you repeat that one?
The obsidian dream. Yeah. I mean, that was just an to name a few of them.
Did he have appraisals for all of those as well?
He said that those were only worth a couple thousand apiece.
Alright.
I think the most one that he had talked about was the Zircon Teardrop Amulet. And that one was only worth like 12,000.
Zircon Teardrop. How much was that?
12,000?
12,000.
Oh, there was a magical one though that he said that he wanted. That was a bracelet that you put on your ankle.
An anklet.
Yeah, an anklet. That one's called the Vibrant Oculus.
And value on that one?
Oh, that one's valued more around like I think he said 25,000.
Alright.
That's all the ones I remember. It's just some stuff that he talked about that he wanted for work.
I show him the page. Did I spell all those right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure spelling matters. Alright. Well, we have a few other things that we can try. Just because something isn't valued high doesn't mean it wasn't his most valued possession.
Mm-hmm.
Another man's trash is another man's gold.
Alright, well, thanks. Have fun with your nap on the floor.
Sweet
I'm
dad.
gonna get up now and go to bed. Part 2.
Let's hope you make it.
Wouldn't it technically be part 3 at this point?
God, you're right. What day is it?
Well,
It's the 26th.
Yep.
Oh,
It's
okay,
Thursday.
Yeah, part 3 then.
oh, I need to refresh my calendar. That's why. I was like, "What? The 26th? The last thing that we did was on the 14th. What the fuck?"
Oh boy. Yeah, you better refresh. You're missing like 2 weeks of lines there, buddy boy.
Yeah, there we go. I just assumed that it just like updates, but you gotta actually.
Nah,
refresh
yeah,
the page.
yeah.
Alright, to the avocado. See what's the whole deal with holding on the items at there.
Thanks, an avocado.
Avocado. Free Shavakadu.
Free Shavakadu.
Alright, yeah, you guys head back to the avocado. You either take the stairs or go up the elevator.
Either way, you get up there.
Yep, either way, you get up there, and the barkeeper is still standing there, NPC style.
Ugh, this guy.
So, how's the wife?
As you enter in, he just kind of like outstretches his arms and goes, "You're back! So pleasant to see you."
Oh, thanks. Hey, Pluto. I swear to God, child. Sorry, there's a fly by my desk, and he is hunting it, and...
Get him, Pluto. Get it.
He's doing his best.
On one hand, I'm like, yeah, Bubby, get it. But on the other hand, I'm like, Jesus Christ, my plants. Storage closet that people put their shit in when they're drinking.
Oh yeah, it's by the door. You just passed it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, did Very put his pickaxe in there last night?
I don't. Well, actually, I don't know. You'd have to check. I wasn't here.
Oh, that's right. It was the other guy.
Yeah, Pickles.
Right.
Who's Pickles?
The owner.
The owner is a goblin, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who sleeps in the drawer?
Yeah. Alright.
Parker just looks at the drawer.
That's a cabinet, yeah.
Can you wake him up again?
Alright.
I mean, we
Could
could
be
just
bad.
ask Barry too. Because
What?
Barry didn't pass on.
Right. But we're also here.
Either way, I want to check the closet out, please.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's right there. He kicks the cabinet again and goes, Pickles! And you hear a thud.
Good.
And Pickles like slowly crawls out and he's rubbing top of his head and goes, damn it!
What? What?
Is the watch still talking to him?
No, yeah, you hear it going off in the cabinet.
Afternoon, it's us again.
Well, that's not something you see every day.
What the fuck are you?
The fuck are you?
Why are you blue?
Why are you you?
I'm green, not you.
Green, you, same difference. Why are you green?
Why are you blue? I asked you first.
Why am I
Vague and mysterious.
You're a bag of strange.
Pickles!
Tall man.
Yeah.
Hi, Pickles.
Hello?
I have a few more questions for you.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Very and Mr. Greenhill, when they were here last night, did they both deposit items into your storage closet here?
Very didn't show up with anything, but if I remember correctly, Mr. Greenhill did.
What did he deposit? And did he take it with him when he left?
He took it with him, if I remember correctly. If I think it was a scroll, like a nice little case for it.
Why'd this guy have to be a black market dealer? He's got so much shit.
So he had a scroll case with him. Barry didn't have his pickaxe with him. Interesting.
Very doesn't really show up here with his pickaxe.
Does he live near here that his pickaxe would be close by?
Yeah, he lives just a few houses down.
Okay. I forgot what the guy's name was. Garden of Flowers? Yeah. The Garden of Flowers, did he have his axe with him? Did he leave it in the storage closet?
He doesn't own an axe. They borrow them from the site. He doesn't ever bring one by.
Interesting.
Yeah.
God, is there anything in the closet?
There is a lot of shit in the closet.
Bad.
As you open it up, tons of various weaponry, like scattered to the ground. There is also a plushy toy that looks identical to Cantor.
Oh, I love it.
A little more wear and tear on it. It seems like it's been cut a few times, probably from all these sharp objects that have been in this closet. And
Does it look like it's been in there for a while?
it looks like it's been in there for a while.
I'm taking the plush. Anyways.
I was gonna say that could be used very well as a
decoy?
Decoy, like a stand-in for Cantor.
I mean, I was thinking of it more wholesome because, like, the stuffed animal that Cantor gets turned in as one was supposed to be for his daughter, so, like...
Sure.
But Either way, yeah, yeah.
You also find skeletal remains.
What the fuck?
Pickles, there's a fucking dead body in here.
Oh, that's fake.
Is it now?
It's not, is it?
It actually is.
Oh.
I was half expecting, oh yeah, that's just Dad.
Yeah, it appears to be one of those, like, prop skeletons that you would see in a science room or on, like, Halloween.
Gotcha.
Prop skeletons.
The anatomically correct skeleton.
Yep.
Human, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Human, male.
Alright.
You can tell on a skeleton.
I know.
You can.
Just interesting you had to specify.
Just had to make it clear.
Alright.
Sure.
Really...
Did we have any more questions for Pickles?
One more question. Did that woman, Venrora Midnight, did she put anything in here at all?
I don't remember seeing her put anything in there, no.
Okay.
Or take anything else?
Yeah.
No. I didn't see that either.
Yeah, I saw her take a pickaxe and an axe.
Fucking weird.
Alright, well. Thank you for your time, Pickles.
Are you going to
How's
be
Pocket
back
Watch?
again today, or am I going to have to... Like, can I go back to sleep?
Not if I can help it.
Yes,
You can
go
go
back
back
to
to
sleep
sleep.
with the soothing sounds of,
The soothing sound of a watch.
Thank
The,
you.
the
Very
confusing sounds of an insulting watch.
Oh, you gave him the watch?
yes.
Or at least
I
confusing for most.
traded the watch. Thank you very much.
Confusing for most people. Maybe for Pickles, it reminds him of his dear deceased mom.
It did. That's what he said. He reminded him of his parent.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Certainly
It's been
why
a whole
we
week.
traded
I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Wolfhard also wasn't there for that.
Yeah, let's go talk to Very to see where the fuck this pickaxe came from if it wasn't his. I guess we just kind of assumed it was his because he was a miner. I also want to swing by the guards to see if they know anything about this Venrora Midnight, if there's any, like, properties in the city that are registered under her name.
Well, I can't remember. Was Green... the fuck is his name?
Green Hell?
Green Hill?
Yeah, was his, like, physical body still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all crushed up inside of a crate.
No.
No, his body
had
been
his
thrown
soul
against the
was in the
wall.
crate.
Yeah,
Well,
soul was in the
the
crate.
soul was in the crate. That's right,
Yeah, because we
The
could have
body
assumed
was like, it was like
yeah.
nearby. That's
Yeah, it
right.
was just like an impact.
Yeah.
You know, the lumberer was found killed with an axe. The miner was found killed with a pick. I don't know if you guys checked that crate for any branding or anything of the sort, but maybe it's related to Green Hill in some way.
Well, also,
Or
if he
maybe
was,
it's just coincidence.
if he was a black market dealer, then maybe there was something else hidden inside the crate that we didn't notice before, because
Yeah.
we were kind of focused on the spirit trapped inside of it.
That's entirely possible, yeah.
Because if they were killed with the item of their trade, it's possible that it's a crate with a false bottom, that there might be something inside of it.
Crate with a false bottom, or perhaps something was taken from it.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to remind me here quick to make sure I'm remembering this correctly. The gentleman that we're looking for, like the person that was murdered, one of the people that was murdered, they
Yeah.
were the black marketeer,
Yes.
or
Green Hill, the
Yeah.
elf, the first one.
okay,
Yeah, first guy
The
was
highly
Green Hill.
suicidal man. Yeah.
Yeah, suicidal, but he didn't actually kill himself.
yeah, no, so, and then so yeah, I'm surprised I forgot to point this out sooner. But I would, at some point, have probably presumably before this, I would have pointed out that if this guy was doing black market trading, then if he got killed, it probably wasn't. Especially if he got killed in town, it probably wasn't by like some rando. Like he probably got killed by someone with authority and power in the city.
Well,
They don't like.
just found out that he's a black market.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying. Okay. If we just found out, then I wouldn't have brought this up until now.
Well, we know who killed him. We just can't find her. It's
I'm saying
it's
that
this Venrora Midnight. If she is a person of authority in the city, then that's something the guards could tell us.
Well,
I'm wondering if it's just one of like the witch ladies off like the leadership council who's just playing disguise.
So yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is that the people who run this? They're all very powerful magic users. It could be that Venrora Midnight is simply someone's disguise. I'm not saying that that's necessarily the case, but it very well could be. And even if it's not, if she does have power and authority in the city, then chances are the guards, even if they know who she is, they probably know enough to know that telling you what's going on isn't going to do them any favors.
Well, even if that's the case, like then case solved. He was a criminal killed by a person of authority. Done. I'm
just trying to trying to elucidate you on customs. That's all I'm trying to be helpful.
Yeah,
that's
kind
fair.
of makes sense with why they haven't really investigated the situation.
But it was also like a bounty. It's like they wouldn't have posted a bounty if they didn't want someone to look into it.
Maybe they assumed someone wouldn't.
No, it's more so. It's even that. It's like if they do a good enough job covering it up, then especially some random person off the street probably isn't going to be able to figure it out, But obviously they weren't counting on Hayne being here, so.
Right, but there's also just like the logic behind like them putting the bounty forward in the first place. It's like the ex-wife didn't give a shit, his friends didn't give a shit, the guards didn't give a shit. Why even make a bounty at that point?
Well, if again, he might have been like if it wasn't posted by, it may not have been necessarily posted by the city. It could have been posted by his coworkers. It could have been posted by his by one of the higher ups in his guild association.
Sounds like his coworkers didn't give a shit, and all of his other friends were all dead.
Also, even if they don't care about, yeah, but here's the thing: even if they don't care about him as a person, they would care about a member of their coalition being killed because that could. Sorry, go ahead.
Based on what his wife said, I think his cohorts were also.
Yeah, they all committed. We all go suicide.
Well, maybe she said his support network all killed themselves. That doesn't necessarily mean his coworkers.
I suppose that's fair.
Well, if his support network, I would imagine if they all met similar fates, they were probably all doing similar business, which again would kind of lend credence to the idea.
We're not discrediting that as an idea. We're just saying it doesn't make sense fully for the situation. But we will still keep it in mind.
No. I mean, yeah, that's just the thought that I had. But what do I know?
We're not saying it's a bad one. We're just saying
it's an option amongst the others.
Yeah.
It seems anachronistic because we did have to first contact the guard, then go from there. I guess if these individuals, if his coworkers are the ones that posted it, I guess they're trying to skirt the law in some way so that we're not brought to them, revealing the location of the guard or something like that.
Well, and again, like, if he had friends in the association who all killed themselves, that's one thing, but it's like, there's not a single one association, like, entire guild organization in the city that is entirely made up of black marketeers. That'd be
think
insane.
that's what's getting mixed up, is it wasn't an association. It was
his support group.
2 people.
Yeah, it was 2 people.
Him and 2 other people who were doing trading.
Okay, well then I don't understand. Well, because that was brought up as a response to my saying the bounty could have been posted by his guildmates. I guess so. That's where maybe.
But it sounds like they didn't care either. Is what I'm saying. The only people that it sounds like they could have cared were his support network, who were all dead already anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the only idea I have.
Also, we did ask when we first took this on, or at least I asked, and there is like an investigator in this city. It's just that they're busy with something else right now. Hence why it got posted up on the job board, because nobody had the time to look into this.
Well, okay. Well, then there we go. Now we have our answer as to how and why it got posted.
Because I remember being like, that feels weird that you don't have like an investigator, and they're like, yeah, she's busy. And I was like, there's one? They were like, yeah. And I was like, that's weird.
Right, so
the question is, do we take all this information that we have now about stuff he loved and take it back, try it all,
and try before we
keep going for more in case we have the answer in front of us now?
I want to, at least, because it's like down the street, is talk to Very, see if he knows where the pickaxe came from. That's and fine. Then I want to swing by the guards just to see if they know who this person is, this woman, even if they are a fake person.
Okay. All right. We'll start with Very, because they're the closest. Hit the guards, and then back to the house.
It does strike me as weird then that, the axe and the pickaxe, because Very, I guess, makes sense. He lives nearby. But even then, to duck into someone's house, I guess almost at random, if this person doesn't necessarily know where Very lives, only to retrieve a pickaxe and kill him with it. And Very did verify it was his own pickaxe, correct?
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay, so I guess we could ask that.
Yeah,
Although he did seem more concerned with other parts of his person being violated.
Yeah, he seems to care more about his manhood, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we go to Very.
On the way, I just have two real fast questions for Josh. Not the Green Hill guy, but what were the other two races that were murdered? I believe one was a dwarf
and a halfling.
Oh, it was a halfling. I thought it was
a halfling. Yeah. Very was a halfling.
Okay. And what were the names of his other black market dealers? What
their secret names?
Yeah.
Big Dog and Jackrabbit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Possibly fitting for those two, maybe? Jackrabbit is the tabaxi and Big Dog could have been the halfling because fun.
Could be, yeah.
I'm just saying that's not something that we could rule out. I mean, it's
that would be funny.
Something to look into.
That's funny, and a tabaxi going by Jackrabbit is just really funny to me.
I'm just saying.
It's a good theory. It's a good theory.
Slim, but not impossible.
Yeah.
The only thing that throws me off for that is Very being like, yeah, I was just coming out to take a piss, and wrong place, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, both of the other deaths for both Garden and Very were just kind of like acts of passion because they witnessed the first killing.
All right, kill this guy. Fuck. There's a witness. Well, no witnesses.
Fucking
witness! Son of a bitch!
Fucking me every time I play Assassin's Creed. I was like, shit, stab!
Yeah. Alright, I kill this guy. Of course, that's when 6 guards turn the corner. What the shit? None of you were there seconds ago. Why are you here now?
There's someone sneaking around here.
No, shut up.
Alright, yeah, you go to Very. He is pacing in front of his body.
How's it going there, Very? How's the manhood? Still intact?
Still intact. How are you?
Doing alright.
How's the investigation going?
It's going alright. Couple questions. First, is the pickaxe that killed you, is that your pickaxe?
You know, I can't tell. It looks like mine. Probably smells like mine.
What did your pickaxe smell like?
Rock?
That's wow.
All right, wow.
Wouldn't most
all right.
pickaxes smell like that, though?
Do you know how they would have gotten your pickaxe?
Oh, I could have broken into my house. I keep it on a hook by the door.
Oh,
Where's your house?
Yeah, which one of these is your house?
Oh, it's just like 8 buildings down that way.
All right.
What floor do you live on?
There's only 1 floor.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Making sure.
We're gonna go grab that in a second. Another question for you. Seeing how you're dead and you really don't have a reason to lie to us, were you part of a black market cabal with Greenhill?
Who? Oh, you're right. Yeah, that guy. No.
Insight check?
100% inside check.
Go for it.
There we go.
of course, Hayden rolls well against the dead guy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, fitting. Very fitting.
Hey, dead guy is dead. Head wound.
Head wound, the head wound.
He isn't lying to you.
Okay.
However, he appears to know more than what he's letting on.
Alright. Do you know about the black market cabal, though? It kind of sounds like you do. You don't seem surprised for me to bring it up.
I mean, a man that lives in that house had to have something going on in the background, right?
Yeah, no,
Fair enough. Did you ever meet any of his business partners when you were out drinking, maybe?
Oh, you mean Big Dog and Jackrabbit was the other one?
Yeah. You've met him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jackrabbit's a jackass.
Alright. I'm assuming you didn't get the real names.
No. No.
Pretty
sure they're both dead though.
Oh. Well,
What
shite.
How recently has that been?
A few months.
Was
One
it?
after the other suicides, from what we were told.
God, fucking suicides
Convenient
again.
suicides in this town.
Yeah.
It's a load of shit at this point.
That's an epidemic.
It's called terrible
Man.
murder cover-ups in this town.
Oh my god.
Don't you hate it when you contract a disease and all of a sudden every building just looks like there's a trampoline at the bottom?
Has anyone ever watched the show H. John Benjamin Has a Van?
No.
It's the guy that voices Archer. He like goes around and it's like a fake news show where he's like in a news van.
That's pretty good.
And there's an episode where like I think they go to Cleveland.
Oh, boy.
And like the city of Cleveland is like advertising their city as like a great city to go kill yourself in.
Oh my god.
Look at all of our high overpasses and bridges.
Oh my lord.
This is false. I live near Cleveland.
That's awful.
Anything else?
Cleveland's like a 30-minute drive.
Anything else you know about them, Barry?
I know they made a lot of money.
Did you know any specifics on what they dealt in on like a regular basis, or any?
A lot of rare jewelry.
What do they look like?
Yeah.
Oh, Big Dog and Jackrabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Dog was a big human.
Sure.
I think he was like 5.5 feet tall.
Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, for his perspective, yeah.
I mean,
And
all humans are pretty big.
I thought it was weird when he called 5'10" Hayne tall guy. Like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, he thinks pretty much anyone taller than him is tall. Oh wait, that was Pickles that said that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pickles said that. Yeah.
Well, he's also
And
short.
Jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit was a Leonin.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I expected.
I mean, Jill wasn't far off with the Tabaxi.
That's
Yeah.
True, yeah.
I was laughing. I was like, you guys are kind of on track here.
I told you. I knew there was a connection somehow.
That's funny.
Yeah, Jackrabbit stood almost 7 feet tall. Didn't say a whole lot, but he was
Just
mean.
Just a quick heads up, in case I randomly disappeared, there is a fucking hellish thunderstorm going on. So
Nice.
if I just vanish from the call, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Roger that.
That means that's coming my way. I can't wait.
So they were part of the same sort of black market cabal. Leonin, human, also death in suspicious manner.
Do you know in what manner they committed suicide? Was
No, don't have any
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
Alright.
But they were shortly...
Do you happen to know where they lived? Did they also have big gaudy houses on stilts?
Well, they visited the city. They didn't live here.
Oh,
they were based in other cities. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, that does make sense. They may have been, I guess, the movers, I guess, while...
But they died here, not elsewhere.
Do you think maybe
Yeah,
somebody was trying to
yeah.
take over the black market dealings and was taking out the competition?
Oh, that's a good theory.
It's possible, yeah.
Is anybody else dealing in black market in the city other than those three?
Oh, let me check my sources. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just, you seem to know enough about these three that...
Well, that's because they're... Have you seen them?
No.
We've
Right.
only seen one
You've
of them.
seen one of them.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
no, I haven't
how-
seen the
how-
other two.
How smart do you think he is?
Well,
I mean, it sounds like he's good with money, to be honest.
He's pretty fucking smart, but he's a dumbass when it comes to social cues.
Dumbass
The
Wait,
tism.
what?
He talks more than he should.
Wait, dumbass when it comes to what?
To be
Social
Social.
cues.
social cues.
Got it. Okay.
Man after my own heart.
book smart, not people smart.
He talks
And-
a little more
and-
than he should about things that are private in his life.
Mm.
Especially
Really?
about this angel tiara thing.
I was just about to ask. I was like,
Yeah, same.
This is feeling like a case
we
of,
were all coming to that same conclusion at the same time.
this
my
dumbass.
God, that must be it.
Was he talking about that
At the bar.
last night? Yeah.
Yeah, he talks about all the
Oh
time.
boy. All
In
right.
what way?
Oh, he said that it's some artifact that he's been after that's supposed to be worth millions of gold.
Does he talk about it in the tone of like a collector or the tone of like an obsessive?
Yes.
I was gonna say that sounds like that's kind of like one and the same.
Not exactly.
It sounds like he wants to collect it, but he also sounds like he wants to grab it and pawn it off on somebody else.
So he's attracted to the value of it, but there's something that off-puts it to him.
Yeah, he says it's cursed.
Oh,
Classic.
So,
And of course it does.
we need more cursed items in these games.
Yeah,
potent-
cursed. Let's go.
Potentially a curse of obsession, perhaps.
I mean, if it was a curse
Possible.
of obsession, I don't think he would be actively trying to pawn it off on someone else.
Usually, curses only affect you when you find the item. If he was already obsessed with it before he found it.
Could
Did he say what the
magnify.
curse was?
He doesn't seem to know.
Okay. I asked and then everyone started talking, so I'm sorry I couldn't hear.
Oh, I didn't even hear you. Sorry.
I
Yeah.
didn't either.
Well,
Alright.
He just said it's worth a lot of money, but he thinks that there's a curse to it.
Well, okay.
so he was actively looking to sell it then, as far as you know?
I don't know that he had it.
Okay.
Sounded like he still was looking for it. Times that he said he had it, times that he said he was looking for it, but more often that he was looking for it.
Hmm. Was he talk? Well, I guess you said he talks about it all the time, so I guess he probably spoke about it too. That Venrora woman. Maybe not directly.
I guess.
Maybe not directly to her, but she overheard.
Most likely.
Uh,
All right, well...
He did say something, too, that in order to find it, you need something called a vibrant oculus.
Okay, well, there we go. That's another item that Volda said that he got a hold of.
Mm.
So if he got one piece that he needs to get the other piece, he probably got the other piece by now.
Did he ever say where he was getting his information from, or was he not? He wasn't that.
I was gonna say I don't think Very was that
open.
in.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything else about information. Just the stuff that he talked about, and that was it.
Gotcha. Did he often deal in cursed items as long as you knew him, or?
Fuck if I know.
Okay. It's unfortunate all his close associates.
I feel like Very just knew him because they went to the same bar.
Right, but he's the closest thing we have that's actually given us solid information on anything.
Oh, for sure. I just meant I don't think he knows very much detail into the actual wheelings and dealings of the black market.
I mean, I don't think he does either, but, like, cover our bases here.
Anybody got anything else for Very before we head back to the house? Or guard post in the house?
I can't remember.
Can't remember.
Was he doing this all out of just, like, an office in his house, or was he had, like, a little shop?
We're not sure.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know where he did any of his dealings or anything.
Yeah.
We can probably assume he was probably doing it out of his fourth floor.
Right, assumptions.
But there's never been
or maybe we'll find information
either way
on the fourth floor that tells us where maybe he had like stash houses,
a storehouse or something. Yeah. As of right now, we are uncertain.
We know what he did, not where he did it.
What time of day is it?
It is about dinner time.
Alright. I think we check Very's house, make sure his pickaxe is still there. We're also going to check the crate that Green Hill's spirit was in to see if there's like a false bottom or something.
Yeah, I was going to remind you guys if you forgot, because I was thinking of that.
And then guards as well before heading back to the mansion. Yeah, the manor.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the crate.
Well, Very's house first, because it's closer.
I guess it just depends on what direction Very's house is in, but it doesn't matter. We don't need to get that technical. Very's house.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, you walk down 8 buildings and find Very's house very much intact and undisturbed.
Is the door locked?
Yes.
I look at Hayne.
I will unlock it.
Alright.
I mean, you could have just peeked in and saw if it was his pickaxe was hanging by the door, but...
I will unlock
I open the door.
Alright, you open the door, and as you look right past Haynes' shoulder, you see a pickaxe on the wall. Exactly where Very said it was.
Alright. So it's just a pickaxe.
So it wasn't his pickaxe.
Well, here's the thing.
And it wasn't Flower's axe.
Yeah, they would have seen her carrying it.
Unless she perhaps has some ability to conjure, which I guess would fit with the theory that this might be something related to the hex. I guess I don't know what the powers that be specialize in magically wise, but I would assume that some level of conjuration is appropriate.
Was it just coincidence or dramatic flourish that she used weapons tied, or not even really weapons, items tied to their profession to kill them?
It's entirely possible it's dramatic flourish, yeah.
Because, I mean, like, they were wearing their uniforms, so it's not like she had to guess.
That's fair.
It's entirely possible it's some, dramatic irony, I guess, to be felt by the tools that you've constructed your life with.
All right, back to the box.
Box.
Relock the door.
This time I lock it from the inside and just walk through the door.
Yeah.
Also want to add for the murders, we said that one guy was killed with the axe, and he was some kind of lumberjack, right?
Yeah,
he was a forester.
Okay. So
The
knowing
tabaxi,
that, either that our ideas of they saw it and they ran away and they were killed by that doesn't really stick as well, because if they didn't have their weapons with them, then those murders sound a little bit more premeditated than just like, oh shit, I should just kill them while they see me.
Well, yeah, it also does lend a little bit more credence to the theory of it being like a member of the Hex, just because witches are typically associated with conjuration, and a powerful enough mage could theoretically just, you're a forester, boom, conjures an axe. The only thing that makes that weird is that they're still there, because usually conjured weapons would disappear after a bit, generally.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So
there
could be a premeditative aspect of it.
Yeah, their two murders are sort of getting, I guess, stranger, but at the same time, it's trying to figure out stuff about them is significantly harder, and I feel like we were already. I feel like before we divert to those two, let's try to at least figure out Green Hill.
Going a bigger can of worms at that point, because it's like, then what the hell was the motive for the other two then?
Yeah,
well, I completely understand.
Less high profile.
I'm just saying towards the idea of we thought that the murders were seen by one and then progressed on and seen by another. That for that particular reason of the murders of the axe and the pickaxe doesn't really seem to stick.
I mean, it still could, but it's also it's more of like it's now more an option.
More far-fetched. Yeah.
It's an option now amongst a multitude of options, sort of in the same vein of Green Hill. So until we I don't know, stumble upon something that makes that more clear, for now I'm just like, those two are dead too.
Yeah, they're ancillary murders here, unfortunately.
Yeah. They don't have as much going on, nor do we have nearly enough information on them, so... But now we will know to keep an eye out on maybe what the that was.
Yeah, they're laborers in juxtaposition to Green Hill, who was something of a larger mover and shaker, someone associated with the black market who could have gone awry.
Because both of them were at the bar, right?
Yeah,
were both of them at the bar?
They were both at the bar, yeah.
So in a sense, it still could have been...
the restroom.
Yeah, it still could have been them hearing something. They might have overheard something in the bar, or she maybe, if she killed them, she maybe thought they overheard something or saw something, and so she still went after them after they left the bar. So they could still be semi-premeditated, but also still semi-connected, but not. Again, they're up in the air. So we'll figure that out at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, I just wanted to toss that out there.
The Pepe Silviya board is just getting more and more complex.
Yeah.
Oh god, we need to the Pepe Silviya board. Bring back Yormund.
To the box. Great thing.
I knew it.
Alright. As you guys head back to the crate where Mr. Greenhill's body is located that's where we'll end for the night.
Alright.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
The box is going to contain one thing in the false bottom.
Another day on the calendar. Another session on the same day.
See, Josh's ultimate thing is that the last half of our campaign is going to be a whole day.
But on that note, I'm going to end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye.